What's good? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's That's a good first greeting. That was a good hello. How we all doing on this fine Tuesday afternoon, baby? We're so back. We might be. There's a chance. I'm exhausted today. I'm actually so tired. I did a lot of cardio today, so I'm kind of tired. And I didn't feel like doing curb. I couldn't think of any other stream idea. So I was like, damn, when was the last time I did like a chill stream? And then I realized it was like, I think last June. It's been quite some time. But I want to keep the streak going of Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we're still live, baby. We're still live. How's it going? I'm doing pretty okay. I had a good workout today. We're on day 8 of Duolingo, so you know, keep your girl inside. That's all I gotta say. I'm working on this Pokemon video, and it's actually taking a lot out of me. The useless Pokemon video is gonna be crazy. That's I'm gonna be honest, because I'm trying to make a better preservation of my mental health. It won't be out this month, but next month it will surely be out. Can you speak French? I took French in high school, but I forgot a lot of it. The one time I'm good for a Dawn stream for a bit and I get a chill stream. I hope that's ideal. I hope that's better. What is the lore for the Jack image? Dude, I don't even know. Jack's my friend from college, and he sent that to me like a while ago, and I just think it's funny. I still think it's funny. I call it Viltrumite Jack. And I thought it would be amazing to like put him in the background of all my vids, you know? We playing a game, we're just talking. We're just talking for now, but I mean, we can see where the date takes us, you know? We can see where the date cruises. So wait, what is the video this month? Probably none. I'm really trying to make efforts to preserve like my life, I guess, for the first time in fucking forever. Which that's to the chagrin of some people, but don't even try to shame me for that because it's not gonna fucking work. I don't even give a shit. Like, I'm not trying to say that I don't know. I should not say that because I hate when people say it. It sounds like you're trying to be cool. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. But sometimes you gotta choose yourself, baby. I'm on a delayed gratification grind. I think it's gonna be a bit of a drought for this month. And for the next few months, it's going to be slower. But this is all building to, like, the second half of the year. I think we're going to have, like, even more than one upload a month. That's what I'm hoping for, though. Because the backlog right now is pretty big. But this current project, the useless Pokemon ones, is getting insane. I still have to figure out, like, how I want to format it. And it's just crazy. Are you a fan of Ye? No, I'm a fan of Kanye. I am not a fan of Ye. There's a difference. Big fan of Kanye before the incident. Hello, Caracosta. Bro, he's tough. Wait, he's hot? You don't mean that. Stop. Do not glaze. Do not gas me up. I appreciate it for the 2. But I'm in, honestly, these past 2 weeks, I gotta say, this is like the happiest I've ever been in a while. Like, I'm finally working out again. I'm finally pursuing. What really happened was I was at I don't know if I talked about this already. I was at a bachelor party during Easter, like a week and a half ago. And it was in Vegas. And I was driving from Los Angeles to Vegas. And it's one of my favorite drives ever because it's like, it's a 4 or 5 hour drive, which kind of sucks. I feel like to me, that's like the crux of like when a drive gets too long. Like for me, once I'm in a car for more than 5 hours, I'm like, right? But like I was in a good just zone. Like doing open desert driving at sunset, and I had a really nice like just a lot of thoughts about like why I have all these like goals for myself, right? Jamison Gunner, thank you so much for the 2 again. I thought it was PewDiePie in the thumbnail with the Pixel Dom. And you know, I don't know if anyone else does this, but you're like, oh, you envision yourself accomplishing some sort of goal at some point, right? Like, oh, eventually I'll do this, eventually. And I have a lot of those goals, and then I had this just moment of like, well, why don't I just fucking start now? You know, why don't I just fucking start right now? Thoughts on Baltimore? I like Baltimore. Cool city. I've been there a while ago. I like most cities. I do. I don't even think I've been to a city that I disliked. I like cities a lot. So I did, and I've been working out for like a week and some change now. On that Duolingo shit. What I'm trying to do is dress up. I realize, and this could be helpful for anyone else in a similar situation. So there's these ideas, right, of first, second, and third spaces. First space is home, I think. Second space is work. Third space is where you do like leisure activities. When you work from home, 1 and 2 get really weird. And then when you move from your original home to somewhere new, which I did like 3 years ago, you don't really have a third space. Granted, I have one now. I play basketball on the weekends. It's me, HL5BN with the 10. Please take this money and buy Switch 2. Welcome tour. If you haven't, Porto's gonna starve. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. The traffic can go suck a lemon. Oh my god, I live in LA, dog. It's even worse out here. But so I've been trying to, in order to like give myself some separating from like work and relaxation, I've been trying to like dress up for work every day. So hopefully when I stream moving forward, I'm not gonna be wearing too many sweatshirts and stuff. I'm gonna keep this streak going. You guys have been very generous so far in the stream. Thank you so much. All the donations mean a lot more, considering that like I am taking sort of a financial cut by trying to preserve myself in this way, which nothing to be worried about. I can pay the bills just fine and what have you. I just have to like, it's more about like the creative anxiety, if anything. What's your favorite hidden gem DS games? I'm looking for shit to play. Hidden? I'm really bad at taking examples out of the recesses of my brain. I recently played Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, and that's like genuinely, it's not hidden. It's like you know, plenty of people have bought that game, but that's actually, I think that game holds up insanely well. Pokemon Conquest? Okay, that's actually a good recommendation, Astro. Cappy, I don't even know what that is. I'm not someone who thinks a lot about his appearance. I just focus on looking passable, which honestly, I'm not sure the minimum is a good thing. I mean, for this, it's not really about appearance. It's just to give myself the idea. Oh, the world ends with you. Thank you. I am so bad with acronyms. That is the one way to like, you could tell me, there's been like a million times where people tell me like TDAC, which I know what that is. But every time I read it in chat, I lose my fucking mind. But I'm glad I'm doing this stream actually, because I feel like when I'm in video mode and when I'm in like I don't know, like play a game and whatnot, there's like a, you know, I have to entertain, I act like myself all the time, but I like having moments like these where it's like you get to know me as a person more, I guess. Not in a parasocial way, but just kind of like, this is how I talk to people. You know, when I'm streaming a video game, I don't talk to people that way, but I feel like this is how I speak. If that makes sense. I don't know. Bro, I really be saying shit, bro. I really be having thoughts. The awesome digital circus. Actually, it's the Amazeballs digital fucking fuck you. That's the whole thing. I know of some people who dress up and take a walk around the block to make it feel like they're walking to work. And when they are done, they take the walk in reverse. Oh, I kind of like the walking idea. You're the best YouTuber. That really does mean a lot. It's crazy. I don't even feel like I'm the best at all, actually. I feel like I'm like, there's so much more that needs to be done. And that's not in a way of like talking down to myself. I just feel like there's way more potential that I have. I guess I can express this for people that care. I definitely think I'm going to take my channel moving forward into a direction that's more animated. The more I think about it, the more I feel way more passionate about like the animated stuff. So you'll be seeing Sprite Don a lot more. Definitely, I think like the last 2 videos were like a big benchmark. Like I think I want to push more into like mixed media and stuff like that. I think I just have a lot more fun with it. That's not to say that like the live action stuff's gonna be done or gone forever. Like we're still doing the Air Riders 100% video. But I think the animated stuff's so much like you could be so much more creative, and I don't know, I feel this real drive, this real passion. I don't know if anyone cares, but recently this is for what I want to do for the useless Pokemon video is have every Pokemon represented in the art style in which you first encounter them in the series, right? So like Gen 1 Mons are gonna have Gen 1 sprites, Gen 3 Mons, Gen 3 sprites, so on and so forth. And for the 3DS guys, Nate helped me out. Shout out Nate. But we kind of learned, I will admit, I did a lot of the work on this. I'm very proud of myself because I'm still learning Blender. but I learned how to like replicate like the 3DS art style. Like it looks all pixelated and it's got the cell shading. And that was like, I'm really excited about that. I'm super excited about that. Super duper pooper scooper. So I'm really hyped about that. But that's gonna take a little bit. But I feel like it's like, I don't know. I wanna, you know, like I said, I wanna make more Mario 64s. I think those are like, those mean more, you know? And they take a little bit longer, but I feel like it's cooler. In the meantime, it also allows me to be more consistent with streams. And then I can like, I'm gonna upload more shorts, which I feel like, I don't know, if you care about that. There's gonna be like one more short a week. So that's fucking fun if you give a shit. It's to look at me like I was the guy that stole his knockoff and parting shot. And he's still that guy. Favorite JRPG? It's like, I don't know. My takes are so fucking lame, dude. I don't have anything cool to say. It's probably Persona 5. Probably. But I don't know. I haven't played games a lot. There's definitely a disconnect. Because I feel like I'm no longer a gamer. Truthfully. VMCHN74. Thank you so much for the 10. I appreciate that. Yo, Pope Autismo. What is that, like? 69? Yo, what the fuck with the Roman numerals? Okay. Okay, that's me spelling out LXIX. Thank you for the content. I've been at crossroads in life, and your sticky note in the picky videos that reads "Purpose over passion" helps a ton. Thank you, Don. That actually means a lot to me. Thank you. Yeah, I have it right here. I have it right here. I'll leave these for myself. The 5 Don commandments. Purpose over passion is a really important one, but I feel like that one requires explaining. It's like, what are you meant to do versus like, what do you want to do? You know? What about Don Tolliver, a fellow Don? Listen, I haven't listened to anything of that. You're good. You're good, Bobby's Ghost Official. I mean, that's the whole point of these streams, right? Is like, I'm not distracted by video games, so I'm able to like communicate more. I mean, if I'm deep into a rant, I might not look at chat. I've also like a lot of music I haven't really kept up with that much either. I listened to Baby Keem's latest album, what I like a lot. But I don't even know what's hip and hopping and fucking going down in the hip hop scene currently. My work can take more risks. I'm scared of investing. No, absolutely take more risks, dude. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. You gotta believe in yourself more than anyone else is ever gonna believe in you. Because it's like, well, why would anyone else believe in yourself more than you? You know, if you're not believing in yourself, if you don't think you're making the best shit possible, it's like, why bother? You know, you have the most bias. You have the most likelihood to like your stuff. So if you don't even like it, I don't know, man. Just go for it. Just go for it. Just fucking go for it. I love your movies, genuinely. Like, the fact you call it movies makes me so happy. Like, they're some of the coolest things I've ever seen on YouTube. The ability to tell a story through your footage and live gameplay is extraordinary. You guys are so kind. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That really goes a long way and shit. It does. It does. It does. I just want to make... I wish I could make more, but it just takes so fucking long. Like, today, I literally today, I was making this graphic for the useless Pokemon video. And like, you know, each time I talk about a mom, I'm crossing them off. And it took me like all day to get like halfway through that fucking thing. I mean, granted, there's like a thousand of these little idiots. But it's crazy. But Don, I believe in you more than you believe in yourself. That's false. You would be shocked on how much I believe in myself. I don't even believe in myself to be like the greatest there ever was or anything like that. I just like, well, I fucking believe in myself that I could do it. At least half decent. The goal is to be amazing. But if I can't grab the stars, I'm fine with landing on the clouds. And I will end that with a type shit. As one does. If you heard OD Mewmore, but they just dropped a really good Arceus mix. Super calming. I like Mewmore a lot. Perhaps I will. Perhaps yes. Chat, I'm so sleep deprived. Love you personally, Don. Go to sleep. That's the best. That is the best. I think part of the reason why I've been so happy too is like I've had the past like 3 years, I've had like restless sleep where like I'll go to bed and not exactly feel tired or feel like rewarded by going to bed. But ever since I started just jogging and working out, dog, it's like, fuck yeah, you hit that bed and you're just out like a light. It's beautiful. It's awesome. I gotta get better at making pre-made effects so I can use on a bunch of things. Presets are huge. Presets are huge. I mean, that's part of the reason why I want to like stick with animating stuff too, is I can just reuse a lot of assets and what have you. That'd be nice. I actually cried during your Nuzlocke. That means a lot. Thank you. Need to work out. It'll fix so many issues. Exercise is over fucking powered. It's insane. It's insane. It's crazy because like it's just like you don't even have to go crazy. Like I think a 15-minute jog, you can even be pussy. Because I think the thing you should do too is start off like a little bitch. Like just like walk, like do a 5-minute jog, walk for 5 minutes, jog for 5 minutes. Like start there, and then you'll want to start once you're in the flow. Once the habit is built, you'll start want to challenge yourself automatically. And you don't have to be jacked. It's just like do it all for the mental. You'll get tired at night. You'll get your vitamin D in guarantee. It's only 15 minutes. You'll feel amazing. You look at trees. We love trees. Come on, man. Come on. Bitch. Not blame. Now you're one of the funniest YouTubers. You're awesome. Keep it up, man. I appreciate that. A bit ago, I made someone finish fan art of you. I never sending it to you because I wasn't really feeling it, but maybe I'll attempt to redraw it. I would love that. Fan arts makes me extremely happy. I have to work on the carousel again. I have to fix that. A lot of things in life that need to be fixed right now, but it's a lot of small things. A lot of I'm 20 something and I'm putting things off and I really got to get on it type shit. I swim and run regularly. It's great. No, it's all fantastic. It's all fantastic for you. And it's just like natural. It's I don't know. It's crazy. I get in these habits and I'm like, how did I not do this for so long? But I don't know. It comes at a give and take, right? That's part of the reason why this next video is taking so long. Is A, it's a bigger project, and B, like in order for me to maintain these healthy habits, I think some things need to get sacrificed, and one of those things is like this like big mentality. Granted, I am having like some issues here and there with my editing software. That's definitely going to be a part of that, but that'll get fixed in due time. Why did you make the Kirby Nuzlocke to begin with? That's a really good question. Because no one did it. I think it like it always worked. I was really getting into Kirby at the time. I think like Forgotten Land just dropped, and I was working with a lot of Pokemon YouTubers, and I didn't want to do Pokemon. I wanted to do like Nintendo variety, and so I was like, what's a really cool way to like combine these two things? And it's like, oh, Kirby Nuzlocke. I also think like one of my favorite videos on the internet for a while was Alfred's World of Light Nuzlocke. So like that was kind of like inspo as well for sure. Da Vinci would never have those problems. That's true. Another thing that I need to fix, but you know, we'll start with Duolingo and exercise, and then I can work on other things, right? Why is that your name yourself Don Snack? It was Mopo Snack, which was a random ass name I picked in like college when I was playing through a game, and I just thought it sounded silly. This is when the word snack was more like colloquially, commonly used as like a slang term. I feel like it's fallen out of graces with time. What language you learn in Spanish? But this was then Snack Plays, because this was my second channel back when everyone was making second channels called Plays, blank Plays, and I always thought that was lame. But I wasn't big enough to make my own decisions, you know. I was still following the flow of things, and then I just started watching Sopranos and kept calling myself the Don, and then I was like, dude, fuck it. That's the branding right there. That's the branding right there. I'm gonna start working on the pilot of my own object show. Do it. Fear of failure is what holds people back. I think the people that succeed are the ones that are just crazy enough to go for it. You don't even need to be talented. You don't even need to be good. You don't need to. I this is like repetitive. I feel like long-time viewers have heard me say this, but I'll say it every fucking stream. So I think that's like the one mission state that I have in life where that is like one of my fundamental truths that I like latch on to. It's just like, just go fail. Like if you're making up reasons to not do the work, that's what's stopping you. All these reasons you're making up in your head, they're not real. Just fucking do it. It always comes back to just do it. It always comes back to that stupid ass what's his name? Shia LaBeouf. Do it! Fucking meme, but he was onto something. He was onto something. He might have been on some substances. I'm actually not sure if that was the case. That might be like a harsh assumption by me, but you just gotta go. You just have to not be afraid. That's the best. Honestly, I was really happy that I tried out for things growing up and didn't make it, because I feel like that was like a really good early lesson. I think it's like, I want to like when I have children, I want to make them try out for things that I know they're gonna fail at, just to teach them that failure is like a great learning tool and an okay thing. Bro, I tried out for travel basketball. I am like 5'9". At this point, I was probably like 5'4", because I was in middle school. Like chubby and white as balls and autistic, dude. Like I was not making shit. But like I think it was just a good experience. Like this is what rejection feels like, and it's actually not the end of the world, you know? Now let's not do that. Yeah, no, I'm joking. But I do still say it. Like I feel like if it's early, the earlier you learn things, the easier the lesson is, right? Because things are so low stakes when you're a child, you know? In terms of like the longer repercussions, you know, that doesn't apply to everything, right? Like physical health and whatnot. We could debate on that. But I feel like in terms of like, I don't know, like getting in trouble in school is a lot easier to move past than getting in trouble at work, you know? So I feel like it's like just get the mistakes out of the way as fast as possible. I don't know. I think growing up autistic was actually a huge benefit to my mentality, because like I just kind of learned very early on, like, hey dude, like things are not going to be easy. Not saying my life is hard, but like, you know, it was just kind of like, it just kind of taught me to constantly adapt, you know, like to never ever expect perfection, to honestly expect things to go wrong, which I think people should do, but be okay with that. You know, life moves on. What if you have a crippling fear of failure? If it's, I mean, yeah, like it's fine. That's okay. As long as you don't have any aspirations of doing anything like huge, right? Because I feel like that's gonna stop you. Like, I don't know. To me, I'm so go get 'em. Like, I want to get shit done. I want to do what I want to do. I want to fulfill my purpose. That it's like the idea of like, okay, the only thing standing in front of myself is myself. That sounds like the most frustrating thing ever. Growing with autism can be a little bit challenge. What do you mean? Like, it's not that challenging? I don't know, man. My early years were fucking rough. I'm not like playing the violin. Obviously, like suffering, if you want to call it that, is subjective. Relative is the word that I'm looking for. But I got a lot of my hardship out of the way, like before age 7. So that was tough. Growing up is a bit more challenging, I assume. I got you. I was particularly challenged by back then, especially since I didn't even know I was officially diagnosed until later, and I couldn't give a reason for my odd behavior. Yeah, that's gotta be a very weird spot when it was like always lingering. We didn't even have the information to really approach it early on. Mr. Sir with the 5. Stop down, hang out with my fam. So I'm not here to stay, but here's a Lincoln for the road. I appreciate that, dog. I appreciate that. Love what you do and hope you know you're loved. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I don't all the time. I get very stuck in my office, and I just feel like I'm just by myself making my shit, and then I don't, you know, my community interaction is very small. I don't stream that often and stuff, so messages like that do so my eye mean a lot. I grew up on diagnosed, and it was so hard thinking of all the stuff I was struggling with as my own fault. Well, what's interesting too is like I kind of do that now, where I don't even like to say like, oh, I do this because I'm autistic. I just like to think of it as like, this is a part of myself. But obviously I have the bias in that like I've been this way. I've had like 25 years to reconcile with that fact. Usually it's brought up to be like, hey, this is the explanation as why I'm doing it, but it's not an excuse, you know. I'm gonna try to better myself, but who knows? I might do some fuck shit in the future, and that might have to be an explanation, not an excuse. But like, bro, I'm impulsive. I'll be saying shit. I'll be saying some dumb shit. Don, what's your daily water intake? Is it the second time you asked that? The third time you asked that? I'm not telling you. Hello, General Don. I guess I'm the general. I hope things have been well. They've been great. They've been great. I'm stressed about this next video, but it's been great. Just because the next video is A, so different, and B, so fucking long. I got diagnosed with ADHD after college, and the experience was so different compared to me, who's known since I was 3. Yeah, because it's... The thing is, too, I feel like when you're recently diagnosed, it's like it recontextualizes everything in the past versus like when you're 3, it's just kind of like, I feel like for the first 8 years, you don't even know what it means. Like for me, I'm like, I'm autistic. I'm also white. You know, it's just kind of like both. Well, I guess that's also something that really matters, but you don't really understand the repercussions of until later on. Better example. I am autistic. I also have blue eyes. Like, it's a fun fact until, like, you have consciousness and you're, like, 11 years old and you're like, oh, wait, this means things. I have friends who have autism and think they have the easy life with not growing up. Some kind of brave mentality. Honestly, that's what I learned how to cope, the ways of being autistic. With not growing up. I like the color blue. Exactly. I got diagnosed in 6th grade, but I never really understood until college. I mean, we're constantly learning. We're constantly learning about ourselves. First thing years, I felt like a word that said that the rules were different, but nobody said how. At least that's how it was phrased. It took a long while to learn to adapt. And also, too, I mean, like, bro, I got diagnosed in, like, 2001, 2002. Like, they didn't know what the fuck. Like, shit was just different back then. Not to get too deep into it, but my problems with my parents made me think I just didn't care enough or was lazy, when in reality I was struggling with something I didn't know I had. Yeah, it's tough too when you have, and it's like I'm not attempting to victim blame or anything like this, but I try to keep a mentality of like everyone's doing their best, and I think just sadly some parents are not like educated enough or like equipped enough to understand those things. But I'm not under the. I phrased that incorrectly. My apologies. I'm not trying to call your parents uneducated at all or anything like that. But I look at everybody in my life and I think to myself, like, okay, like what if their kid with special needs? Do I think this parent is equipped to understand this and be empathetic and also like raise them properly? And sadly, the reality is I can't go through every person in my life and say yes for every single fucking person. You know, so in that sense, it's like it's tough to not, you know, win that lottery. But I'm trying to say that from a perspective of like it's like I'm trying to say that with the approach of empathy, you know, and more understanding of accepting. We're all going through life our first time, and while people can be very ignorant and like not accepting. Which can be very frustrating. At least if I'm talking to someone that I deem rational, that I have hope for, that I respect, I will always try to have that mentality of like we are all trying our best. You know, we're all going through life for the first time. We're all constantly learning lessons along the way, which is like some Buddhist monk level of thinking, right? Like you can't possibly have that like enlightened mindset with every interaction you have. God knows I fucking have it. I pop off on people on stream every goddamn time I press the go live button. But an ideal Don recognizes this. But me, I'm not ideal. I'm human. So what are you gonna do? Can you do the Louis Quest randomizer? Don't tell me this is a fucking thing. And through those therapy session? No. I talk about this shit all the time. This is like totally not out of the norm. If you go back and watch every chill stream, like one of these conversations happen. But I don't know, it's nice. It's nice, right? Like it's like granted, I don't think it should substitute for like real conversations with people in your life about these topics, but like if this is the best that you can get right now, like if you feel isolated, it's like wow, these conversations can like make you feel less alone, you know. I think of like high school specifically, right? Because high school is such this like entrapping, and I love my high school experience. I want to make that clear, but it's such like an entrapping, like micro society, right? When you're in high school, you don't really leave that social sphere. So say you're like the only like the autistic person, gay person, black person. I feel like these like online communities can be really nice to just like remind you that like, hey, like there are other people in the world going through the same thing that you're going through. You know, we talk shit on the internet all the time because like it is responsible for like a lot of like stinky stuff, but like that's the interconnectivity can also be like a blessing in that regard. I'm just making people be like, oh, you know what? Maybe I'm just placed in the wrong environment. You know, Favorite type of cheese? Pepper jack, easy. I feel very alone, so YouTube streams are my only place to actually be myself around people who understand anything I say. No, I feel you, because I feel like in middle school, I was the only person in, like... I feel like, okay, like, I'm going to say some things that are, like, not entirely positive. They're going to be a little judgmental. They're going to be a little sour. But, like, I was in middle school, right? And middle school was, like, the worst, because that's when motherfuckers are, like, ew, you're slightly different? Let's fucking bully them, right? I was, like, I really like Nintendo shit. But at that time, it was not cash money like Nintendo shit. In high school, it was fine. In college, it was super fine. But in middle school, they roasted the shit out of you for that stuff. And so I was like the only person that was not like, I'm gonna say it, like an absolute like, you know, like dweeb that like that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like these people are probably super nice people. And I would get along with them now. But in middle school, you know, there's a bit of like a social hierarchy. And I felt like at the place that I was at, there was no one else that was like really into that stuff. But I feel like online spaces were like, oh shit, like these are people that I thought were cool that also like the stuff that I like. And I felt like it was more normal that way. And so yeah. Hopefully I dodged my bullets there. Hi Austin. Hello Mr. Fufflammer. The internet is only as bad as the people using them. No, but the internet is like when we say the internet, I think we're primarily talking about like the big social media apps, like the applications that everybody uses. Small forums are dead, which is sad. I like to browse the Game Facts forums every once in a while, okay, when I'm feeling spicy. But it's like it's like, you know, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, whatever, right? And those algorithms do reward the most flagrant, reactive opinions and stuff. So it is. I don't think. I think the internet being a reflection of people is. I don't like that. I think people are better than what the internet portrays them as, which might be a hot take. But fuck, man, someone's gotta have hope. No one else is fucking hopeful. I'm the only hopeful bitch in this shit. It's probably Lay with the 5. It's probably Lay. Wait a second. Your Robux? No. Is it Lay or Leah? I didn't think I said it in call. When we were in call. This is editor Leah, right? Before I make you mod, respond to me. Thank you so much for 5 for the Robux, not the Robux. No, internet shows you your true self. What the fuck does that mean? Donald's least favorite animal? It's a crazy. Actually, yeah, the goose. Like a creator's YouTube videos are only a portion of their person. I agree with that. A Paper 5 releases, do you wanted to follow the story of 1 and 2 or 3 and 3 or 4? 1, 2, and 3. I think 4's story is fucking dookie. I gotta think of more Pikmin stuff to do. I want to go back into Pikmin. I don't want to lose that side of the channel. Yeah, how can the internet be a reflection of people when it's not optimized to push particular type of content and asking for particular interaction? Exactly. It's just taking all the popular stuff, which is going to be the stuff that's just the craziest. You know. And that's not our fault. Crazy stuff's fucking cooler, objectively. That's why we have words. That's why we have words like normal and crazy. You know? I got shit on, but in high school I became way more nerdy about Smash mechanics and tech and stuff, and I also one of the smartest students, so people like me, including my bullies. As people get older, I think you get more and more accepting. You know, I love Matt. He's the GOAT. Thank you. Appreciate that. Call me Matt's crazy. That always takes me back. Whenever someone calls me Matt, I just assume they're from the Then We Fight community. I have become a Pikmin. That's true. On the internet, you get a very limited view of everyone you interact with, but people still treat it as an all-encompassing example of your entirety. Yeah. One of my favorite posts on the matter is, I was gonna say Alex Jones. No, Alex Hirsch. The guy that made... Well, Alex Jones has some funny fucking posts, too. Liberal. That shit kills me. That's my stim of the century. But, the guy that made Gravity Falls, I think he tweeted out some shit, like, on Twitter, people... Hey, this is lyric. I can't hear myself think when you play that. People treat fictional characters like real people, and real people like fictional characters. It's tough. You also don't need to be, volatile to others to get attention. Doug is a great example of being super creative and hella positive. What's funny is I feel like a lot of my my titles are very negative, but I feel like if you watch the videos, they're way more positive. But the next onslaught of videos I have is like the worst, the most useless, whatever, and it's gonna be nice stuff. So that meme of the computer scientist being like, say you're alive to a PC and it says it's alive, and then they're like, oh my god, this is alive. It's real. It's real. Come on, Matt. What? What'd I do? What'd I do? Everybody always ellipsing me. Fuck Addy. Now, what's your opinion on above ground pools? I feel like you'd rather have an in-ground pool, right? They're just cooler. But an above ground pool, you know, they get the job done. I've had some good memories. I've had some good times. The Chinese room and all. I learned about that through the digital circus theories. Just in case you needed more evidence to provide that I'm on the fucking spectrum. There you go. Like, I'm watching... Yo! Wait, this shit's crazy. We gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about this. Someone actually... I think someone recently... I don't know if this is like... If I'm just late to the party. I think someone actually solved FNAF lore. And it's not that dumb MatPat shit where they use the fucking books or any of that whack shit. I was never about using the books in your lore. I'm like, that's fucked. You're crazy. You're insane. But I watched this video twice. Where someone... Because... Alright, I won't make this quick. I won't make this quick. I will make this quick. I will make this quick. I'll make this quick. So... apparently the community got FNAF 1, 2, and 3 correct in like our assessment of like what those games are about. But then FNAF 4, the bad one, in my opinion, the community didn't get it right at all. Like what we assessed what was happening. And there was gonna be a whole DLC where the box opens. That didn't happen because the community didn't solve what the fuck was happening. I'm not gonna say maybe Scott could have done a better job portraying stuff, but that's up to your interpretation. But sometimes I think if the whole community doesn't get it, maybe it's a failure of the author. Like maybe you're being a little too fucking discreet. But there's a whole other dead child. I'll link the video. I'll link the video in the Discord. You gotta watch this fucking video. It's 30 minutes long. It's almost got 1 million views, so there's a chance that you saw it. It's the Five Nights at Freddy's theory you've never heard by Faden. And I'm a believer. I think he solved everything that was supposed to be intended in the series, and it actually fits very nicely. And I feel like most of the things are explained, which is rare for a theory video. I'm gonna put it in Don's Epic VidRex in the Discord server. But I watched that shit last night, and I was like, holy fuck. They finally solved that shit. None of that hokey MatPat baloney. My first time commenting on a live stream, and I just got an account. I'm super happy. Let's go! Don, who's your favorite vice president? I don't know. Spaceman Scott made a good video about the problems with Scott Cawthorne's storytelling and lore. There's definitely problems. I think it has like a little bit of Yeek syndrome where it's actually cool stuff, but a lot of it's like a little bit too discreet. And it's like, okay, at what point is it like so... You know, like at what point is the audience not getting it? At what point, or maybe you're not doing a good job conveying it? You know, communication's a two-way street. Or we got bad senders or bad receivers. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That was your favorite Mountain Dew variety? Code Red. Don, are you gonna make a FNAF video? Never. Was put on my playlist the best videos on YouTube. Why, thank you. It means a lot. I want to make more. I definitely want to make more like that. Don, you like it? JJK? I haven't watched an anime in forever. I'm watching Invincible. I like Invincible a lot. Even though it's like ugly, but I don't give a shit. Story's good. You know? Story's good. I low-key think the internet has a really weird obsession with how things look. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I do think aesthetics are important 100%, but I think, like, I don't know. I liked BoJack Horseman, which I think is one of the ugliest fucking shows of all time, and that's like one of my favorite animated series ever. Like, I think you can get past it. You can get past it. You know? I'm not saying it's good, but I'm saying, like, I don't think it's that crazy, you know. Again, that's also not to say that Invincible story's flawless, you know. I think characters coming back to life so much is, like, a bit exhausting. It kind of, like, loses the punch. I don't know if you can tell by Nuzlocke. I really like it when characters die, and I am not a big fan of bringing characters back. Granted, I might have to, considering the fact that, like, I am doing Nuzlocke of games where characters have died, right? Like, I want to do a subspace Nuzlocke. It's like, what do we do about Peach and whatnot? Probably make them just different versions of themselves, you know, and have, like, some sort of universe explanation for that, but... I don't know. I don't like characters coming back from the dead. Pierce is the only Nuzlocke character allowed to come back because he cannot die. Who? Pierce? Who? Am I forgetting one of my own characters? You're talking about Peach? Pierce the Bisharp? Did I have a Pierce that... I did. I did. That was an inverse. Bro, I'm thinking about the fucking... I'm thinking about... Oh my god. I was thinking about... I was gonna lose my fucking mind. To be honest, I'm like that. I keep refusing to watch the Dragon Prince because I don't like the animation style. I think it's fine to reject something because, I mean, like, let's be honest. Like, we're all a little shallow. Like, we can act like we're not. We all are. Dude, my head vein just popped like crazy. But, we all are. We all are to a certain extent, you know. Do you like TADC? Love it. I think it's amazing. It inspires me. I wanna make my own show like that on YouTube that's in movie theaters at some point. Granted, it might be like 10 years from now, but that's the goal. That's the end game. Stop swearing, please. My parent might hear you. Dude, you're too young to watch this fucking live stream. I'm never gonna, like, stop watching me if that's the case. Any Knights of Guinevere. I heard of that. What is that? That's good. Pokemon challenges should lock in and do Kirby Nuzlocke. I like Pokemon challenges a lot. I've been watching his stuff too. Oh, as I was saying to not Megan's post, I think it's okay to like yeah, if it doesn't look appealing to you, like obviously books have covers for a reason, you know, like sometimes we watch. I think I literally played Persona 5 because I liked the way it looked. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't know that it was good, but a big part of it was like, dude, this is like flashy as shit. Like, this is tough. This is tough, you know? So like there's a part, but I feel like it just gets harped on too much. Like, I think for you to say, all right, I didn't like the way it looked, I'm not gonna watch it, that's fine. But to just like outright be like, this is shit because of like the animation style, it's like, dog, there's a whole other dimension to this that you're just not acknowledging. Do you say that about ugly people? You gonna go up to someone because they're ugly and just say like, you're a shitty person? Fucking die. That person that you just called ugly and stupid and should die, they work at the soup kitchen. Okay, what did you do on your fucking weekend? All right, probably sat back and watched fucking Don Schnack videos like a goddamn goober. I'm not sure you didn't do that because I don't upload that frequently. But you probably watched something. You probably jerked off. Half the motherfuckers in here jerked off. That ugly person was in the soup kitchen. All right. Don, what's your favorite pizza topping? Meat lovers. All of them. All of them. Don, do you like Trump? No. Don, what's your favorite pizza? I already asked that. Guilty as charged. What do you think of Tamagotchi Life in Rhythm Heaven returning? I don't play them, but I'm happy for the people that care, you know. The shorts exist. That's true, but they're not the same. They're not the same. It's funny because the popularity of the shorts is like, whap. I think the quality are like, you know, they're all right. But granted, I think that's the quality of every short. I don't think I've ever seen a short that's like, this is awesome. You know? And then the popular videos were like, but I think the quality's like, you know. We gotta do what we gotta do. But Don, do you want to open up Pokemon cards with me? No. Maybe a little bit. Don, what's your favorite pigment type? Rock. Don, do you like insects? Yeah, they're cool. That YouTube short changed my life. What are you talking about? Do you like Among Us? I love Among Us, dude. I love Mongies. I love little Mongies. Seems fun. Is your first name Donald? No, it's Matt. Fair dinosaur. Get the fuck out of here. The Spinosaurus, dude. That shit was raw as hell. I think it's a Spinosaurus, right? That bitch is tougher than a motherfucker. Yes, sir, bro. Spinosaurus is that goat, bro. This bitch was swimming too. Nah. This guy was OD, bro. Spinosaurus was crazy. Spinosaurus is actually crazy. It's actually crazy, though. Sometimes seeing all the negativity makes it difficult to enjoy putting effort into projects for yourself and others. It's probably a feedback loop to work out of that. What do you mean? Like, you see people being negative towards other projects and it makes you feel worse about your own? Is that what you're saying? I want to know what you're saying exactly because I might have a good response. You would like a swimmer, wouldn't you? Yeah. I like aquatic beings. You got me. Plenty gotcha? No, I like money. Mine is also Spinosaurus, but mostly because the arguments are funny. There are Spinosaurus-related drama? Point me in the direction. I'll be there. If you're friend with hernias? Okay, I like hernias as like the she version of Vernius, but I also like it because it sounds like hernia. Do you know the other party crashers? I do not. I do not. I've only come into contact with Dr. Vern, with Mr. Verny Poo. I've been meaning to link up with Vern whenever I go to Jersey, but every time I've been there, it's been busy as shit. Hernius is awesome. In Blender right now? Dude, Blender's tough! I love Blender. I love Blender. Sophist a while back hit me up to edit for them, but I was already working for somebody at that point. And now we are equals. And now I'll kill them. Yes. What soundtrack is this? Why, it's Y2K, a postmodern RPG. You like the Burmies in the corner? Yeah, shout out Burmy, bro. We Burming our shit out here, bro. It's Burm gang for life, bro. You already know what time it is, bro. A long time paleontologists have been hotly debated if Spino is a shallow water or a deep water hunter. The probably final nail in the coffin for the deep water people hit recently. Damn. Like how the meteors fucking hit the dinosaurs. I think an example of is how TDADC is making waves, putting the finale in theaters for the fans and the medium, but still got a ton of flag due to Gal 2 weeks rolling. So here's the thing. Just block out the noise. Block out the noise. Like And I think you do this as you get bigger. It gets easier and easier to just block out the noise. But I think a lot of it is noise. You know, if I'm working on the Amazing Digital Circus, I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck if the fans are upset about like spoilers and like the movie theater shit. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I really don't think it's that big of a deal at all. Just wait. Don't go on Twitter. That might actually be good for you. I don't know if you've like, you know, be thrilled at the fact that you made something that people care about so much. Trust me, I get like I think the best way, I will say this too, the best way to learn how to deal with hate, if you want to get thicker skin, start uploading YouTube shorts. Those motherfuckers, you will get the dumbest shit, you will get the meanest shit, and it'll just be like, well, you'll become invulnerable. I don't want to say invincible because, you know, I had like a hot flash whenever I just said that. Well, that was Yeek, and why is everyone going insane over it a while ago? Dude, we're still over insane with Yeek. It's awesome. It's a postmodern RPG. What is there to fucking be? It's an indie game that was very controversial because it's fucking crazy and a bit up its own ass. I think the story's kind of cool. I don't think it's well written, but I think once you understand how to read the story, it's actually really fucking cool. That's a hot take, but I'm not saying it's good because I think that like 99 out of 100 people are not gonna get it, and I think that makes it not good. You know, using YouTube Shorts as an emotional numbing agent, you got to. I mean, if you want to post things on the internet, like there's a social contract you gotta sign it. One of those things is you need to be okay with motherfuckers flaming the shit out of you. That don't mean you have to just eat it. God knows I don't, but you have to be able to like walk away and not feel shitty about yourself, you know? Give you a bedtime story? You gotta pay for that. 30 bucks. 30 bucks and whip out the goodnight moon on your ass. Anyone can say anything they want, but then it comes with being open any response. This is true. All I have to say to people upset about TADC's theater spoilers is welcome to what the BFDI and... Is this just 11 fandoms have been dealing with for a while? It's just not that big of a deal, man. I just don't think it's that big of a deal. But that's like most things, right? That's like most fucking things. I don't know. Maybe I could see it to some random high schooler out there. It's probably like a huge fucking deal. I have a job, so I don't care. You know. Member for 9 months. Lou. Thank you. Please explain that they negotiated for a movie for 1 month in advance, 2 weeks. Was all in a different light, to be honest. Yeah, they tried. I don't know. I even if it was 1 month, I'd have the same stance, and I'm pretty staunch on it. Like, I just don't think. But I don't know. There's bias. There are things going on. No, that's mean. That's like an ad hominem attack on people that are on the opposite side. I think it does stink a little bit, but like just like fill your life with other things, you know? And it's not like it's only locked to the movies. You can just watch it on YouTube. I'm not going to the movie. Fuck that. You kidding me? No. No. I'm going to be the only 20-something in there. Bro. I'm not going to someone's fucking high school basement fucking house party. That's what it's going to feel like. You watched the Mario Galaxy movie? Yeah, and I did not like it. I watched Hoppers recently. Speaking of a good kids film, that movie was fucking banging. Loved Hoppers. That shit was tough. Did you beat an Almar in a fight? Yeah, he's like an inch tall. The movies are expensive. Also, I'm German. Yeah, the movies are so good. It's worth it, bro. I'll drop 20 bucks for a movie ticket to go see something where it's like a beautiful experience. I think if you see a movie in theaters, you're gonna like it like twice as more than if you see it at home. Maybe not twice as more, but if we were to give like a numerical value, like a 6 turns into an 8 in a theater. Oh, I think. I'm not gonna lie, Don has a good voice for radio. Appreciate that. It's a shame radio's dead. No, Mario Galaxy was a McDonald's Happy Meal. I like Happy Meals. Cause a little toy. Mario Galaxy movie was fun. The pacing was awful. Sure. I don't know. Seeing the special in theaters means I can just let it sit with me for 2 weeks and let it absorb and not get caught up with theory crafting like it with Sarcastic Chorus videos. I like Sarcastic Chorus. They make good stuff. Little gamer. Hey, I drove an hour to watch an Iron Lug. I gotta watch that. I gotta see. I want to see the drama. I heard that was really good with Zendaya and Robert Pattinson. I still gotta see Project Hail Mary. I was surprised your Hoppers was good. I'm glad. I need more animated hits. Dude, I was happy. It did not feel like a Pixar movie. I mean, you could tell like this studio is like a bazillion years old and it's just all the old staff is gone. But that was probably my favorite Pixar movie since like... I liked Luca a lot, but I definitely like this one more than Luca. Probably since like Coco, dude. Since like 10 years. I don't know. If you're into animated shit and you haven't seen like a Pixar movie in a while because they fell off, I would definitely go watch Hoppers. It's funny. It's one of the funniest animated films I've watched in a while. Looks like he owned an overpriced burger joint with the Lumineers playing in the kitchen. $30 burgers on those like white cutting board slabs. Get like 10 French fries. The millennial burger. Yeah, that actually, I feel like that was the point of the character. His name's Alex Yeek. I didn't make him, but he's funny to me. I didn't like Luca. But you like the Mario movie? Now play. Dude, Luca's epic. Luca had the funniest antagonist. I love that fucking guy. He's funny as hell. Did you know it was a Pixar film? I gotta check it out. Nah, it's good. I recommend Hoppers. I think the emotional moments in the movie don't hit as hard. But I'm kind of over Pixar when it comes to emotional shit. I feel like they had Up. They had the first 10 minutes of Up, which, by the way, is the only part of the movie anyone ever fucking talks about. There's a whole other movie there no one fucking cares. All right. They had their Up, and then everyone started jerking off the beginning of Up, and then they're like, well, fuck, now we gotta do this every single goddamn time. And then they got this rep of, like, Pixar movies make you cry. That wasn't always the case, dog. Monsters, Inc. doesn't make you cry. Incredibles definitely doesn't make you fucking cry. Ratatouille doesn't make you fucking cry. They make good movies. And they try to focus on this making you cry, feng shui bullshit. And then the good fucking dinosaur happened, okay? The good fucking dinosaur. Monsters, Inc. didn't make you cry? No. What's the sad part? Oh, I guess when they say goodbye to Boo. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. I cried every fucking movie though. I'm a big ass crier, bro. What's your favorite bad game? Mine is Star Fox Assault. I wouldn't call Star Fox Assault bad. I feel like it's short. I feel like people generally are like, this is pretty good. Favorite bad game? Most Sonic games. What was the last movie that made you cry? Dude, I was ugly crying at Hamnet. I didn't even like Hamnet that much. There's a few movies out there for me where I am not into it until the third act. K-Pop Demon Hunter is one of them. K-Slop Seaman Cunters, bro. Where I'm like, I actually don't like this movie. And then the second act, I'm like, ah, this is pretty good. And the third act, I'm like... That was me with Hamnet. Except I feel like people like the first two acts of Hamnet more than the third. But I'm the opposite. I'm probably have the wrong opinion. Well, no opinion's wrong. But I don't know. The ending just hit me. But I think the theme of like art bringing people together really hits home for me. Like I don't know, because I be getting debates with old people about like movies having a stronger impact than they actually do, you know, or rather, in my perception, is the appropriate amount of impact. But people deny that, like, oh, it's just a movie. It's just Star Wars and fucking Marvel, you know. When I'm like, nah, there's some cinema out there, man. Pluck on the heartstrings, change you as a person. They call me cringe. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe you're right, but I'm also fucking... You're right about me being cringe, but I'm correct in my assertion. But that's all subjective. Man, when I was younger, I felt everyone hated Assault. Maybe it was Pokemon Black and White situation. Definitely. How you feel about the horror genre? I fuck with it. Wasn't about it. It took me a long time to get into horror. But, dude, Late Night with the Devil... Wait, what do you mean by horror? Do you mean like the big boys, like your... I guess it's all the same, right? I don't know. I feel like when I think of horror, I think of like millennial dudes with long hair that are really into like slasher films and like Friday the 13th and shit. But when I think of horror, I think of like the more suspenseful stuff. I think of like Late Night with the Devil, Barbarian. Barbarian's like... Fucking love Barbarian. I want to watch that again. What's the classification? Because they're definitely... I feel like they're two different horrors. Like, there's a difference between, like, Silence of the Lambs and, like... I don't know, fucking... Friday the 13th, right? What I watched recently that was horror? I feel like there was a scaly movie that I saw. I was like, cinema. But I forget. Can't wait to see Captain Don put on the hat once more for the Pikmin docu-series. The series is over, but I'm not done with Pikmin. I just gotta think of an idea. I definitely want to go back to Pikmin. But I have nothing left in the Pikmin tank right now. There's nothing hot. There's nothing hot. But there are so many more. That's true. That's true. That's true. Thoughts on Avengers Doomsday and MCU as a whole? MCU, I like Thor Ragnarok, Guardians 1. That's it. But there's also a lot that I haven't seen. I haven't seen the first Iron Man. I haven't seen Guardians 3. I saw Avengers, the Endgame in theaters, and that was awesome. That was a top, but I don't know if it's a good movie. I think I just had an awesome theme park experience. Oh, I like Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man. I'm not a big Marvel guy. I respect what Marvel did. I think it's a really fun idea to create, like, it's very ambitious to create this giant interconnected story, but it's the writing, man. It's the writing. Like, people like Civil War, and I was watching that shit, and the motherfuckers were fighting, and the entire time they're like, we're still friends after this. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Stop! Stop! But that doesn't stop me from liking things before. Like, I still like The Boys, even though I fucking hate its writing so much. I might stop watching The Boys, actually. I'm so tired of that fucking writing, dude. I'm so tired of it. You know what I'm talking about, where they like reference a shit ton of things and they try to be all smart. I'm like, stop! No one talks like this. Like fucking, what's his name? The Deep. He's like, I'm Sigma now. I'm like, stop. We get it. Are you ready for Sonic 4? I have not seen 2 or 3. I saw the first one. I was high as shit. Though I won't lie, we started off in Nuzlocke Season 2 with the Mars for Nuzlocke. Shit was peak. Thank you. Are there any other game franchises you thought about doing the videos on, like Zelda or Mega Man? Zelda for sure. Mega Man not quite there yet, but maybe. I like Mega Man. You never know. You never know. I never say never. In the near future, absolutely not. But if Mega Man gets bigger, it sucks because you can't. I say this a lot too. You can't just like willy-nilly go whatever series you can, because at the end of the day, like I still have to pay bills. And there's not that many series that people actually care about a lot. There's kind of like 4 in Nintendo, at least, I feel like, you know? I miss Animal Crossing, dog. We need a banger Sonic video. Dude, I literally have that written down. I'm like, make a good Sonic video, and I can't think of anything. Jacob with the 5 gifted, you fucking scallywag. Oh, that reminds me, I should put the Jimmy John over here. Thanks so much, Jacob. You always supporting the channel. You're such a doll. Oh, that's my script. Whoops. That's crazy. Where's my fucking... There we go, I need that. Yeah, we gonna grab this real quick. We gonna grab this right here. I tell you what, we gonna grab this shit right there. Right there. Ledium? Yeah, Ledium has a line. What's a good spot for this? Yeah, right there. I think we need more stuff on the layout. I just feel like it's not fucking packed enough, you know? Yay, 5 members, yay! Thank you, Jacob. Puts green Jolly Rancher in your pocket. Keep the change. Got into more playing Sonic games parts because of you. Some more Sonic would be cool. So we need more Sonic. He's so cool. You had Zavok? Zavok's real, actually. He played himself. Now, you want to teach me competitive Pokemon? Dude, Singles is fucking dead as bricks, man. I guess bricks are dead now. But, I mean, they were never alive to begin with. No one, I'm a Singles guy, and it's like, that's like a, people got into Singles when they were 16, 10 years ago. Now all the motherfuckers talk about is doubles. And me? I'm not a doubles guy. I'm a single little Pringle man. Sonic Colors Nuzlocke? I'm out. Should it be 6 though? Like counting Lou? No, Lou was a member for 9 months. That was like a milestone, chat. Hello? Yelling's funny. Remember, guys, if you tell a joke and no one laughs, just scream as loud as you can. It'll start knocking them dead. Sonic Chronicles Nuzlocke. Someone already did that? They did. We can do it again. I'm okay with doing that because I feel like I can do it way differently. I don't know, dude. Nuzlocke stressed me the fuck out. Like, I should be doing... I've had the Air Riders Nuzlocke on my list of things to stream for the longest time. But it stressed me the fuck out. I don't want to do it. I don't want to film it. I want to be good. So we're trying to scare the hose? Oh, yeah. 1000%. Don't let the fear consume you. It's also about fear. And more about, like... I stream these at the end of the day. And I'm like, oh, I'm like winding down. Like, I just want to, like... The problem is with streaming is, like, I do it at the end of the workday. I've already done like my 8 hours of fucking work, and then sometimes it's like, dude, if I have the Nuzlocke, I don't like really lock in, and it's like more work, you know. Most of the time, I just want to fucking, just want to bullshit. But you keep putting up other people's Nuzlocks on the side, and when their Pokemon dies, we'll call it a schizo lock. So I went to Randomizer. I even have the slightest idea for a story if you want to hear. I have been toying the idea of a Sonic Adventure 2 Randomizer, and the whole plot of the video is me trying to make a plot, trying to tell a story with the randomized story that the game tells us. And now that I'm saying that out loud, I kind of want to do it. It's a pretty short game, too. Who said that? Who the fuck said that? Who the fuck said that in chat? Where are they? Green mass figure. You done it. You did it. You did it. We're good. We're good. End the stream. Wrap it up. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. It's all good. Sean, order him a limousine. Bring him back to LA. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him a corner office here at Dawn Incorporated, bro. We're good. We're good. We're good. What's your favorite Kirby form? Mouthful mode. What if you did an arc? I'm out. Not playing. With like Metopia like vibes for who joins and what they play. So I actually have an idea for Archipelagio, but the problem with that is I have to organize a bunch of people. And I'm trying to get Mr. Glick involved, and right now he's a busy man, so we have to wait on that. But I do have an Archipelagio, Yadi. So that'll probably be a stream next month. This is productive as shit right now. I'm having ideas. Yeah, I just gotta set up the randomizer. It just sucks because this fucking Pokemon is taking like 90 years, dude. I'm not even done the script. Oh. Where the bangers at? Oh, goated song. A Nuzlocke when it comes out, you're out. You're done. You're done. Yo, Sean, it's me, HL. Actually, they're a member. They're chill, and they donated too. I know Verdi's did one recently. What Archipelagic? Oh, Lu, you know the idea, Lumi. You know the idea. You know the idea, Louis. You know the idea. Yeah, maybe we can get that up and running soon. Things changed. Things took a turn. Wait, do you limit yourself to 8 hours a day? No, it just naturally happens that way. Unless sometimes there's days where I don't stream. I'm just like, I'm gonna lock in and I work till like way longer than I should. But you should keep it to like 8 hours a day, I think. I keep track of my work hours. I can tell you what I did. I keep a spreadsheet. You guys want to see? Whoa, 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 whoa. This is last year. I'm an organized little man. I'm an organized little man. Yeah, so I actually did less than fucking 8 hours today if you count all that shit. But I think that's also not really accurate. From like 2:45 to 3:30, I was trying to come up with a stream idea. And I was like, I'll just do like a go live type shit. But then yesterday I worked like, I think 13, wait, 1.5, 3.5, that's 5. Plus 1.5 is 9.5. And then, yeah, I worked like 13.5 hours, which is like, that's a good amount. That's a good amount. What if you had a Sonic 1 randomizer in your stories as you headbutt your keyboard? I don't know if that'll fly. You break down my 15 minutes, that's handy. Yeah, my therapist a while back recommended that I do this to try to figure out how long things actually take me to do, which isn't really that helpful for videos because my videos are so different each time. What color is harassing Nate over his love for Mario? He told you about that? That's awesome. I love harassing Nate for his love for... I don't even know how it fucking started. What's great about it is he blames me entirely, which is 100% like, you should do that. You know, it was my fault. I totally filled his brain with, like, Mario thoughts. My schedule lately has been, like, trying to start work at 8, and then around noon, I work out and stuff, and then I get back to work around, like, 1 o'clock, 1:15, like, take, like, an hour off, and then go until 5. Is the type shit. Do you ever see your Mario Mana video idea? No. I do not. There's nothing against Mario Mon. I think it's a lovely project. I think it's a fantastic project. But the moment that shit dropped, I was like, I feel like only a few people are going to benefit from this. And I didn't have any ideas to stand out. And I would damn as hell was not going to do like a regular Nuzlocke because it's just like, there's a billion people doing that. I got to start going to bed earlier, playing games and such with Bringle ruins my sleep. Well, because Bringle's a fucking maniac. I've been looking at Bringle like, how does he do it? How does he fucking do it? I bet Bringle's like, yeah, I just go to bed 3 a.m., wake up at 5. I'm like, okay, Brongle. Kid's a lunatic. Talk about Paper Mario. Hey, but his shit been blowing up lately. I definitely want to think of more Mario and Luigi ideas too. Considering my most popular video is Mario and Luigi. At your pad, he brought it up last night though. That is still a thing. Yeah, because it's funny. Well, he needs to stop loving Mario so much. The cost, friends or sleep. Sleep. I mean, I'm biased. I be hopping on call with guys like Austin. They're East Coast motherfuckers, so they be staying up till 4 a.m. It's only 1 for me. I'm chilling. I wake up at 5 for school. Bitch, what? What do you do? Your makeup in the morning? That's crazy. You better hurry because he's starting his Mario and Luigi arc. Yeah, me and him talked about it. We were like, dude, this is an untapped market. No, everyone likes Mario and Luigi. No one makes Mario and Luigi stuff. I was like, you should... I wanted him to be the guy, but I want to dip my toes in too. You know, I'm not being the Mario and Luigi guy, but I'll definitely do stuff pertaining to it. You know, Mario and Luigi Party and Thai baby only. Wait, that's kind of a funny ass idea. Has that been done before? I fucking hate the babies. Done a little bit. Nah, I want to do something for like Bowser's Inside Story, but I really gotta cook. Like I want to think of something that's crazy that no one's ever done before. Don, did you use Satoru's Cry as an entry sound for game covers, or am I on drugs? Might be on drugs. Actually, I don't edit the shorts anymore. Are you referring... Wait, what are you referring to? What? What? I'm about to be the Mario plus Rabbids guy? Yeah, okay. What does that mean? I guess that does need... There does need to be a guy. I thought you were the Sticker Star guy. Wait, what's your shorts? My buddy Nate and Decay. Decay might be in chat right now. It's in the description of every short. I'm running out of Sticker Star stuff. The man can only take so much mid. I'm gonna do this when my bus comes. That's crazy. Godspeed, man. I have like one or two more vids I can make of it. Yeah, it sucks. The idea exhaustion. It's getting there, man. It's getting there. I also think, I've been saying this a lot, I feel like the challenge run side of YouTube is on a decline. I think we're leaving that era a little bit. I think it's over. I think it's over just a little bit. Little bit. We're getting there though. We're getting there. Do you like Paper Mario the Origami King? Sort of. It's a sad day for me. Not Cat, but you're fine because I feel like TTYD motherfuckers are like really into it, you know? Like, I feel like once you're the best player at blank, like that's its own niche that will never die in of itself, you know? You're like Mango. Or replace like Melee with, I guess Hungry Box is a better example because he does more like creator stuff. Like it's just kind of like you're playing Melee, you know? You're like one of the best ever done it. Doesn't matter. And TTYD has like a long-lasting appeal that way. Bye. My new title is I'm the Hungry Box of Paper Mario. It's a good cool. I like Hungry Box. Cool guy to be. People like videos nowadays that are much more personal. I don't even know what's like the gym jam right now. The hot kid on the street. I feel like there's a lot of people that I always check on. And I'm like, I wonder how these YouTubers are doing. Like, because they're kind of like the trailblazers. And I'm like, I don't think you're trailblazing anymore. I don't. I think the hot shit right now is a curiosity gap, you know, answering questions. I'm about to make it big off of getting Smurfs Kart World Records. Yeah, you fucking do that, my dude. You actually... That's one of the most Astro things I've ever seen in my entire goddamn life. These are some crazy conversations. Matt, that might just be people running out of ideas. You're saying that as if it's a counterpoint to my sentiment, but in actuality, it's supporting my sentiment. I had a world record for 2 hours today, and it immediately got taken. You're wow. That's crazy. You're telling the truth. Buh. I have a theory that the Earthbound and brother community is untapped on YouTube. State your case. I just don't think many people play that game. Is the problem. No, I mean, those trailblazers are running out of ideas. Now that they're still great ideas to make. For challenge stuff specifically. There's probably still good stuff. I just think like, I mean, we can go through number by number. I feel like it's just kind of like it's not that hot shit. You know, I play game but blank. It's just like it's like becoming, I think, a bit like overdone. You know, that's how culture works. That's how entertainment works. The more you see something, the more like less interesting it becomes. Good. I agree. Kind of puts me in an awkward spot, but I agree. It's weird though to think of like what to do as a guy that streams though. Thank you for that. It's Jacob. Me when I play a game of blank. Me when I play Mario, but I can't touch people with my hands. Challenge levels oversaturated for sure. Dude, the doctor said it, dude. The doctor fucking said it. Yeah, that got me thinking about it. This is my thought of the night. I'm laying down on the couch, pontificating what is there to be done in the video game space, you know. But that's why, you know, you gotta try to be different, because there's a lot of saturation. I mean, everyone's making video essays, it's become so obtainable to make stuff online, which is great. But it's like, okay, now you gotta find ways to be great. Even the shorts that I make are oversaturated as shit, but I just think it works for me because I was one of the first people to do it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm fucking saying, baby? Maybe when I play Mario, but I can't jork it. Dude, it's like the worst feeling ever. I oppose the idea of the audience. This is true. This is very true. But the question can't be as simple as, like, can I beat blank by blank? You know? Unless it's, like, the most, like, insanio bobranio fucking thing in the world. But I don't know. I don't even like them videos sometimes, man. Because they just be like, all right, then I did this, and I did that, and I did that. I'm like, there's just kind of like, you're just explaining things to me. Like, there's no razzle dazzle. Maybe we'll see like a renaissance of the old Let's Play era. Okay, that's wishful thinking. I don't know. I am very anti the old Let's Play era nostalgia. I just think it's live streams. It's all live streams. I'm doing a Let's Play right now, except you guys can interact with me. You know? Like old school hidden block, we go full circle. Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of, like, different. It's just a matter of being new. It's about being fucking crazy and spontaneous. No, I'm playing. But just kind of like, well, I'm getting tired of seeing the same old goddamn shit. Like, what's up? What's up, bro? What's up? There's a difference between streams and Let's Plays IMO. Please tell me what it is, because I have yet to have someone that meaningly convinces me of it, that isn't the most, like, flowery, nothing burger of a sentiment ever. That's not me hating. I just feel like a lot of people that are like, oh, the old Let's Play players, there's like, it's just something different about it. Sure. What are you playing with exactly? Don't tell me it's your, Sean. Yeah, you might want to leave chat, bro. Let's move on to the super chatter. That's true. Streams have a lot more pressure to entertain for multiple hours straight. You take breaks between recordings. That's true, but I guess as a consumer, I feel like that doesn't really make any difference all that much. But yes, recording is completely different. I mean, when you record it, you purely can't even bounce off other people. If you're recording by yourself. If you're recording by yourself, Let's Plays weren't even entertaining. They were just tutorials. They were just people explaining what's happening in the game. You know. What's up, Ponko? I feel like your shorts are a step above the rest. I appreciate that. Your only shorts I actually go to my noticed tabs to find when they get posted. It's very nice. I think a new hot thing is 100% a game. Maybe. That's been around for a little bit. I mean, I tried it. If anything, don't most people prefer binge shit instead of individual episodes? You can skip grinds easier and are able to lock in on the gameplay over what chat is saying. I think you're correct that there are differences, but I think overall, in terms of the package that you're getting, it's pretty equivalent. You know, like, there's going to be differences between X and Y, but at the end of the day, I think it's overall the same basic things you get out of Let's Play, you get it out of a live stream, and then some, right? It's like, why do we enjoy Let's Plays? It's like, well, you're watching, it kind of like emulates this experience of like sitting on a couch and watching someone play a game with you. And I feel like live streams are that, but like way more focused, you know? Like, there's gonna be small differences, obviously. Like, there's not gonna be like one-to-one. You can make edits. Well, I guess you can make edits on a stream as well. But I don't think I think people talk about Let's Plays in this very flowery way, and I think this is gonna be like a tinge of contempt. I think it's primarily nostalgia. Like, I do think we can talk about different things in terms of old YouTube versus new YouTube. When it comes to Let's Plays specifically, I don't think there's like this huge quality gap. I think you miss the way you felt, and I'm saying this generally since not to Lumi. I think people that say this sentiment miss the way they felt when watching these things, not the fact they miss them. Because also, people have not stopped making these videos. You can go out there and find Let's Plays of these games. Like, it is not that hard to find, yet you're not doing it. You're not doing it. I get recommended Let's Plays every day on my phone page. You know? And if you miss a specific person doing Let's Plays, they're probably live streaming. For the most part. The only reason Northern Lions is as big as he is because he's been doing stuff for 15 years. If he started today, he would not be making it in the same way. I feel like Northern Lion's also just such a unique personality. I think Northern Lion's a good energy for the internet. He's like, maybe we shouldn't be fucking weirdos. You know, maybe we should like reel it back a little bit. I mean, I've just not really cared for content in a hot minute. That's fair. That's fair. I feel like I personally have not felt too inspired by the stuff I see online. Actually, that's not true. That's not true. I've recently I've been finding some pretty good shit. I think also too, if you're a creator and you miss the Let's Play era, that's a completely different thing because you're focusing entirely on the business side of things. But if you're a consumer, I think like it's a bit of like we need to like stop and critically look at like why you feel this way, and maybe this is just like romanticizing, you know, because I really don't think like a lot of this stuff is as beautiful and heartfelt as maybe our like we perceive it as. Are you gonna go on the streamer cruise? I don't know what that is. Bro, I don't got internet. I'm not tapped. I'm not entirely tapped. I'm tapped on some subjects. But like I said, I am the type of guy that works a fuck ton. And that's what I'd be focusing on, Doug. How many hours have there been? For video games? Yeah, I would say Let's Plays. It started with Let's Play because I've been on the internet for a long ass time. I feel like the Let's Play kind of started with... It was on, I feel like, I don't know if it was Something Awful forums, but I feel like that's kind of where, like, you'd see them on forums, right? Where people would even, like, use text to detail, like, what was happening. And it was all, like, people used to think of Let's Plays as, like, zero entertainment. It was all, like, I'm gonna watch someone play a game. They have to be good at it, and they have to be informative about it. I feel like for the most part. Like, I can't think of, like, funny fucking Let's Players from, like, 08. I feel like it was like... I feel like it was like Game Grumps and like two best friends. Might have been the people that were like, oh, these can be funny. You know? And then I think that carried out... That honestly was like a thing until streaming. Just kind of was like, Nyam. You know? What's up, Purple's Catalyst? I love when the person playing kind of sucks, so I watch the Dawn. If I could be bad at anything, I don't mind being bad at video games. I'd rather be good at making shit. As a part of the video game content sphere, I think we're specifically talking about just like... You could also include like Newgrounds animations and shit, right? But I think specifically when it comes to like... I'm going to play a video game and try to make art out of it. I feel like Minecraft changed a lot of fucking things too. I couldn't explain why, but they probably did, you know. I don't even know if stream highlights were a thing. I feel like Alpharad was a big pusher in like, because he kind of did Let's Plays, but just kind of like cut up, like just like getting rid of the fluff, and that was like a huge fucking thing. Minecraft changed everything. It kind of did. You try Champions? No, I did not. But I don't know. I like talking about this because I want people to see that it's like, I don't know. I think we very much simplify it, like all Let's Plays. And it's like, no, there's a natural, or like all the algorithm, you know, things suck, whatever. There's a natural progression to things, right? It's like, okay, everyone did a fucking Let's Play. Like, what separates good from bad? We need innovation, right? How you can only watch someone play Mario Sunshine so many fucking times. You know, what's new? And then motherfuckers like, boom, I'm going to play this game, but I'm going to try doing this. You know, and I think now we've reached a point where it's like, you know what is to be expected from these videos. And they're not that exciting anymore. He was ahead of the game. That's very true. That's very true as well. I keep drinking more my water, but the cap is on. But I mean, the same thing. I always draw this comparison. This is not unique to YouTube. This is everything, right? Like for television, it's the easiest comparison is sitcoms. There's no like sitcoms filmed the same way that say like there's no more laugh tracks. There's no more like on a set like Full House or fucking Family Matters or anything like that. Now it's all like filmed like a movie. You know, there's camera people like moving around a set, and it's not just like a live studio audience on a stage. You know, I think a semi-new hot thing is Archipel. Like, yeah, no, definitely. I want to hop on that very soon. That Matters, the Drake song. Yes, Punkle. Family Matters, the Drake song. You got it. Peak. Yo, he did low-key win in the end, though, if you think about it. No, I'm playing. I hate Drake fans. Drake fans are some of the worst fucking consumers of art ever. Because they be like, your favorite artist sold this many copies. Like, why the fuck are people so concerned? Granted, I have capitalized on this, and I am part of the problem. Because I made shorts talking about the worst-selling games and stuff. But I do think it's really fucking weird that people have gained such attachment to the sales of things. Like, what the fuck? You're not even getting paid, dog. You're not in the office. Why do you care if what happened to just like liking things? But I think that's the thing, is we have a very big obsession with objectivity and a way to measure how good something is in a more objective lens. I caught that, by the way, like a fucking boss. Is oh, a lot of people enjoy the sales numbers, you know, which doesn't really equal quality. I mean, they called Sonic 06 a bestseller, but I guess in the modern lens, Sonic 06 is a great fucking game. Crazy times, man. Crazy times. I gotta go take a piss real quick. I'll be back in like 5 fucking seconds. Chair, take over. But the chair isn't real. No, it's so real, dude. It's so real. You gotta believe me. You gotta believe me, gamers. It's real. It's real like me. Bro, your chair is conservative. Nah, my chair eats my ass way too much to be right-leaning. Can't be homophobic towards himself. Hey Don, will we ever get a sequel to the Pikmin series, but maybe with a mod? I gotta think about it. I think I'm done with the documentaries, like with that whole series. I want to switch it up with Pikmin. I just gotta figure out like how I want to do it. Is there a mod where you play as a Pikmin? I want to do that. Low-key and Pikmin period. Nah, I fuck with Pikmin too heavy. I hate the Pikmin streams. I hate the community. Not the community proper, just the Pikmin streams are especially difficult. And I have made myself very clear on that stance. But I'll keep on doing Pikmin. I kind of just see Archipelago stuff around recently, but I think that why it's big is because it needs others to work. Who's been doing a lot of Archipelago stuff? I know CJ0 did. I have one planned. I just gotta get I just gotta assemble a team. Jace got a thing recently with Smant. Bro's in the big leagues now. Did he tell me about this? I don't remember what he said. Solo Multi-World's big collabs. That's crazy. When's the Arca La Duolingo stuff? The Arca La Duolingo? I'm gonna do Duolingo for my Archipelago. I tried doing one with friends once, waiting for new cards, characters, and cups in Mario Kart Double Dash was a pain. That's actually pretty funny. Waiting for cups is crazy. I should go hop on Air Riders. Have a day, bro. Peace. Thanks for joining. His name was Don Freak, and instead of playing Pokemon, he got freaky with them. That'd be crazy. I want to do one with Snom and them. I've been waiting for Peak to get added to the roster. As in, is Alex Zeke your persona? Absolutely. There's many different ways to archipelago. Now I want to do one. I want to do one where I take a bunch of people that are like, I guess I'm just gonna spill the beans, bro. Fuck it. Fuck it. I want to take a bunch of people that are like really good at specific games and get like the Dawn Avengers going, you know. So like Wolfie for Pokemon type shit. You know what I'm saying? Get that bitch Hef for pickies. I don't know. Fuck around, get a bunch of people. It could be sick. I haven't done a collaborative thing in a while besides like voice acting. But that'll always be there. I'll always go grab voice actors. Cause that shit is tough. The Don's personas could be 10. Facts! Facts! The Dawn 11. Yeah, we gotta bring that shit back, bro. It'd be tough. It'd be tough. I was gonna do it again for Mario Kart World, but I was like, nah. Mario Kart World wasn't hype like that. Yo, you know about the go to Pikmin YouTube? I'm only here for Pikmin. I like only here for Pikmin a lot. Good stuff. Good stuff there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yes, sir. It's very good stuff. Very good stuff. Yes, 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 yes. Very good stuff. Make a good team for Pokemon Champions so you can get a collab with Wolfie. I already have a collab with Wolfie. What are you talking about? He played Mario Kart on my channel. Did I just hear stuff? No. Do you have a Mighty the Armadillo profile picture? That's raw. Bro, someone gotta rep him. Somebody gotta rep him. Somebody gotta rep him, bro. Right, I'm getting a little package. I'm gonna grab a little snacky poo. Be back in like another 5 seconds. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. I got my chippies. It's veggie straws though. Them shits are tough. Why does the sign in the back say that? What? Everyone's doing their best or get naked? I stopped playing Pokemon because of YouTubers? Why? Don't let them get in the way of your enjoyment. Bruh, I'm not calling Scarlet and Violet good, but I like them. I like them bitches. Fuck it. I also played on emulator. So I love veggie straws. They're so OP. They taste just like chippies, but have half the calories. They're goated. Can someone ban Twitchy Jason for like 5 minutes, please? Both the super positive and super negative. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, chill. I'm friends with some of those guys. Now, are you wrong? We tried bread chips? I have not. I have not. Nothing personal, kid. Yeah, fuck them up. Ah! Burgundy, that's a fucking lie, bro. My shit's not consistent. I guess the quality. You could be calling the quality consistent. Okay. I see. Offense taken. I see what the hype's about. I'm like, I don't see it. Bro, you could have asked me. I would have told you not to watch him. That's not saying anything about him. I know you decently enough as a person to be like, bro, I don't think you're gonna enjoy it. Where did you get the idea to call yourself a Dom? The Sopranos. And it's tough. But it works. And amongst other things, but I'll just bro. Nate's? Me winning in my chat? I know you hate that we fights. I do. I really do. But those are my guys. Those are my fucking guys. So I like doing them. I just think they're crazy, bruh. I just think they're like we just strayed so far from God, you know? Like it's I don't know, man. Oh, Frank's goated. Frank's like one of my favorite fucking YouTubers ever. Don's consistency is like one video per sometimes. Yeah, live with it. What you do, this quality's gonna grow on a fucking tree? This shit takes time. This shit takes time. Be a good Christian and do Then We Love videos. I had this joke written down for a while to power scale characters as kindness. Because I saw people spurging out in the timeline trying to power scale like Eggman's intelligence, which I think is like the most unhinged thing I've ever said in my fucking life. But then I was like, how can we never like talk about, yeah, how can we never talk about kindness? You know, like my good guy, Kindness Luigi. You know? Someone uses a sniper Meowscarada? That's the problem, bro. Are these fucking randomized abilities? We're playing the fucking Duplo Pokemon. It's not real. It's not real. And then people in the comments are like, oh, this person keeps winning, they're better. No. They got a huge power Archaludon. That's why they won. This is crazy. This is crazy. And then you're playing well, you make every play correctly, and it's like, oh, they had motor drive. I guess I lost. I guess I lost because I didn't guess that they had 1 in 400 fucking randomized abilities. What do you mean it's not real? Bro, they're not people talk about there's conversations about it being a mark of skill. The abilities are randomized. The fuck are we doing? Yeah, I'm really skilled. I can beat you in a game of Russian roulette. You know, like, what do we... How do you know where the bullet's at? It's Russian roulette, except the bullet except the holster's got like 400 fucking spots in it. Takedown doesn't get Wonder Guard. No. Takedown gets Mold Breaker, Pickpocket, and a third thing, I forgot. What's good, Preze? How you doing, baby? Eating veggie straws. Living the dream. Living the dream. No. Burgundy. I don't avoid Demi fights. Them motherfuckers don't invite me. They don't want the sauce. They're scared of what I have to offer. That you're about to absolutely destroy Pokemon Champions? I'm not playing Champions, bro. It does not seem appealing to me. I don't even play comp Pokemon anymore that much ever. I might win. I definitely will when Gen 10 drops and all the new toys are out and I can fuck around on Showdown. That's always the best time. New generation when Showdown updates, it's Christmas. It's awesome. Own tempo. Damn it. Because Pokemon competitive killed my grandma, okay? Tobin used to like you a lot, but he's fallen off the face of the earth, apparently. Yeah, he got a real job. Tobin's living he's got a big boy job now. He's out. My brother's pretty disappointed in Champions. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they cut out like half the items, dog. Wait, what? You have the game? Yeah, when was the last time you uploaded it? Short tempered it. Wait, this stream thumbnail I made is fucking tough as balls. Three months ago? I thought it was longer. Yeah, he done. I'm a casual Tobin fan. I would call myself that too. I'm a casual friend of Tobin. Nothing more, nothing less. Mods, show the Tobin thumbnail. Oh yeah, we gotta find it. What's the name of the song? This is Planet Wisp Act 1 from Sonic Colors. Bro, you should know this one. Ain't you like a doctor or something? It's so real. It's so true, bro. It's so fucking true, bro. This video essay, drama, YouTube slot bullshit we're gonna make on Tobin's gonna be awesome, dude. Let's go feed families, bro. Families will be fed. That video's gonna get all of you into college. What does he even do? Oh. Veggie straws are so good, dude. You do a collab stream with Tobin and make the thumbnail? No, because then I have to do a collab stream with Tobin. Don't you get it? There's levels to it. I did always fantasize about this idea of doing interviews with people. To force them to talk the way I talk about this shit on stream, but like making other people do it to see what they actually fucking feel. I thought it'd be interesting. But low-key, it would all be a scam. Just for me to get their deepest, darkest secrets and personal info. And then go crazy with it. Conan for YouTubers? I like Conan. I'll be Conan. But right now, we gotta keep our eyes on the prize, right? We can't stray. We can't stray. That could be like maybe like a later down the line type idea type shit. Who's Tobin and what does he even do? Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. That's why we have the thumbnail, right? Tobin's my friend. He does Pokemon stuff. Well, he did before the incident. Before the incident. Those Pokemon known as Seabad? I fuck with Seabad heavy. He was one of my favorite Draft League players because he'll get like triple crit into a flinch and be like, the better player won. Like he'll just eat it. He's the most zen player alive. Which is crazy. Which is I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you maintain such a graceful mentality in the field of battle. I love before the incident. Dude, before the incident, man. He was a normal guy. And then it happened. Well, I guess we don't really have time for me to go into it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's personal. You gotta ask him about it. What do you guys think the best Pokemon is? Great Tusk. 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 Did you add an instant too, Don? Yeah. It was Pikmin 4 randomized. Just wait for the Moist Critical video on it. Do you like trans people? Yeah. Yeah! Trans rights. Bitch. Iceberg Tito. Iceberg is pretty cool. Little cat. Can you play Eternal Forest? For you, baby. I'll do anything. Oh, it's beautiful. It's perfect! What, did someone actually ask that? What? About trans people? Nah, I just randomly was a stem. Don't tell anyone, but I too is trans. Your secret's safe with me. You got it. What the hell? Bro, I deleted Snapchat. That shit's got no... The Snapchat... Did anyone even fucking use Snapchat anymore? It was a stem. Doctor, I swear it was a stem. I did not mean to catcall that woman. If you're trans, how can we see you? Jacob, if you weren't such a fucking loyal member of the mob, I would ban you for fucking 10 minutes for that one. Some random dude said some crap saying trans people shouldn't be allowed in sports at my school. Like, what the fuck? Dog, that's like a meme issue. I don't even have an opinion on that because I just don't think it's worth talking about. I think there's like 1,000,000,001 other pressing matters about trans rights that are concerning, and I think that's a distraction. I think people bring that one up. I think people are forced to care about that because it's like, how many people do you actually... Do you even watch the sports that are being discussed in these debates? Like, no, it's just noise. It's just noise. I just love mentioning it though. It's the point. The point is to make it like make up an issue that's not even fucking that important. You know? It's brought up so that people can like feel it's a straw man, exactly. It's there to just be like, oh, here's something for us to stand behind and talk about and care about. When in actuality, I don't think it affects that much of the population for us to really have a conversation regarding it. It's crazy. Some crazy fucking shit, man. Probably with certain groups of people just fucking exist. It's crazy. It's crazy. How often do you see the PokeTuber crew IRL? Like, never. I mean, I live in LA, right? And they're all, like, in Georgia and shit. I saw a couple of the guys... I don't know. Most of my friends are, like... Most of my really close friends, I think, online are, like, not the creator people. It's, like, people behind the scenes that I feel like I talk to a lot. Tobin's definitely, like, one of my homies. Nexus is, like... one of my best friends. Jace is up there, but a lot of the guys that like do like the That We Fight stuff I'm cool with, like that's gang, but like I don't talk to them as much as I want. Like Luke and I will talk like every once in a blue moon. I think he like messaged me saying extremely kind things about the Mario Nuzlocke 64 Nuzlocke. Like Patters is like it's like great fucking times when I'm with him, but we don't really like communicate like that. But he's a good ass dude. I don't know. I'm been blessed, man. I've been blessed. I feel like a lot of people online are like, oh, people online suck. I've only had positive experiences, I think, for the most part. There's like one that I'm like, eh, but I don't think poorly of the person. But for the most part, like I don't know. I feel like I met like a lot of good people. A lot of people that I'm just like, it's been good, you know? It's been good. Said very rude things about Rowlets. Insert 20 minutes V2 vid. Just saying. Yeah, I know. But he says he's gonna do it differently. Doesn't Jane live in California? I guess so. Fair enough, like thing. I like comedy you make. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Sex. I'm about it. My favorite YouTuber? Less. So I appreciate it. I'm not gonna make much for a little bit, but everyone except for Hef. Well, yeah, Hef's like a fucking loose cannon, man. That Hef guy, I haven't hit up Hef in a minute, actually. That's the one I enjoy talking to. That's a good ass guy. I gotta I've made this announcement already, but I'm not gonna be uploading for a little bit. Like this month, I probably won't. This next video I'm working on is a doozy. I'm still working on this script for the most useless Pokemon video, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I'm really trying to like appeal to like casual fans as well, and not like, I think the way I'm gonna start it too is like, okay, if you're gonna VGC, get the fuck out. You know, like I don't really need to explain every VGC mon, because I feel like it's like a lot of those guys are like, it's like Metagross, Crocodile, you know. You're not gonna, I'm totally joking, by the way. Yeah, I know. Dude, you're all jokes. I know how you operate, Mr. Presse. Presse is funny because you watch the vids and it's just like, we're down to business. I'm gonna tell you how I did this shit and I'm gonna do it. And then he goes on other people's chats and he's just like, all types of bullshit. He's gonna go to the hyperbolic time chamber for his training arc. I got him, man. Waiting for the most useless Don character video. I feel like we could probably deduce that pretty easily. It's like any of those characters that get introduced for like 3 seconds just to die. Like Dragapult. I only got a single star. Yeah, it's Don. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, man. Why can't do me like that, man? What about the Kirby Air Riders 100%? That's the next video. I don't think it's gonna go crazy because it's like it's that game is not relevant anymore. But like, fuck it. Like we'll ball. It's been anticipated. Hit Dylan up the collab. We were supposed to do something recently, but I was away at the bachelor party that I was at like a week and a half ago. But I'm always down. Probably don't have anything, but I just need him to... I love my Beyblade. No, X-Cloud's fine. You gotta think. Out of 1,000 characters, like, X-Cloud is not going to be the most useless Pokemon. My goal is in the first 5 minutes, or at least, like, first 10 minutes, narrow it down to, like, at least, like, 100. You know? Because there's just some guys that are just common sense. Air Riders looks so sick. I just don't know if I got the cash for Switch 2. You can wait, man. You can wait. There's so much good stuff out there. You don't have to get a Switch 2. There's so much good stuff out there. Just in the video, no big segment. Oh yeah, probably not. Wants to be Incineroar, but it can't be. He is literally the first Pokemon I crossed off. Take the 6 least used Pokemon in Champions and cook something up with them. They're probably not in Champions. Just play the original? Are you implying... I see, I'm of the opinion... I feel like Air Riders is like a... in my opinion, like a perfect sequel. I feel like I don't ever want to go back to the original. I just want to play the new version. I like the new version so much. So when's the new vid? Probably early next month. Patience will be appreciated, and I'm hoping no more big breaks after that. We're just trying to get our bearings together here. Then why is there no Incineroar too? There is a Porygon too. You made a good point. It's a good point being made right now. I've been playing Pokemon Red Nuzlocke. It fucking sucks. Why? The original is good enough. I agree. But the second one's just so cool. What's your Pokemon monster? Great Tusk. I literally bought a Switch 2 just for Air Riders. That's crazy. I've been waiting for so long. That's fair. If you're a big fan, like, why not? But those are my issue is I don't know if I want to Switch 2 just for Air Riders. Wait. Now, I think if I was not making videos, I wouldn't have bought it. That's a lie. I think Air Riders announced would have made me want to buy it. But if it wasn't, I don't know. Don't submit to the FOMO. The corporations want you to submit to the Twitter FOMO, right? But like I feel like once you sit down and play the game, it's like, okay, was this actually worth all this shit? Yo, it's a write-off, baby. Well, no, absolutely. That's why I'm saying if I'm in my position, I'm writing that shit off. I'm playing it, you know. But like, if it wasn't a write-off for me, I don't know if I'm buying a Switch 2. Air Riders might have swayed me. It depends on how much money I'm making in this hypothetical universe where I'm working a different job. Actually, that's a lie. I think I would have bought it because I don't buy anything Like, ever. I only really spend my money on food. And especially right now when I'm, like, working out and stuff. I'm not gonna go out and buy that much food. And I don't really, like, I'm generous when it comes to spending time with friends. Like, that's where I spend my money. But I don't, like, buy new clothes. I'm not a big, like, merch guy. I feel like a lot of creators were like, oh my god, I need to buy the new Pokemon merch or whatever. I am not like that. I am very picky about my things. Granted, I did get a few. I mean, we make exceptions. We make exceptions. No, this is one of them. This shit's tough, bro. This shit's the toughest shit I've ever seen in my life. My girlfriend saw that shit. She looked at me like I bought a statue of a penis. She was so disgusted by it, and I was like, nah, that shit's fucking tough as fuck. You know? And I told her, I looked in the eye and said, you hating this? That's ableist. This is my autistic icon. You know, I would never do that to you. I would never do that to you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's an investment. It is an investment. It's gonna be worth like $1 billion. I did buy this too when I was in Vegas. It was a little wild, dude. But he's orange. Now I have my autumn color scheme. If I do start loading in it, I would love to like get holiday decorations. Not decorations, but like seasonal decorations for my office. Like during spring, it's all like pinks and blues and greens. And then winter, it's like whites. And then autumn, I got the oranges and shit. And then summer, it's like summer's like blue, green, and yellow. I feel like, you know, I feel like that'd be cool. I love seasons. Is the Vaporeon God pasta true? Can we time them out for 5 minutes, please? Thank you. Wait, why did you go to Vegas, Don, for the bachelor party I was talking about? How can you have a girlfriend if women aren't real? Don't say things like that. They are real, and right now you're making fun of them, and it's my job to defend them on this forum, actually. Any babes watching this, get back, okay? I'll defend you from this misogyny. Don't say shit like that, man. I'm scared of women. Stop! You're making any girl that's watching this, was granted, it's probably none, but if they are, you're making them feel fucking weird by saying that, man. Fools. I get that scaring the hoes is kind of my brand, but let's not... Are you scared of women? No. Don't... This shit's weird. Don't say shit like that. You're weird for saying that, Doug. Fuck ass. I'm scared of anyone attractive because, like, why the fuck are you here, bro? Like, why are you here in my presence? Yo, what percentage of your audience is female? I think like 12. I am a woman. And how uncomfortable are they making you feel right now? What's your IQ? 1 billion. Are you scared of palindromes? This took a really weird... I don't think I've read a normal thing in chat in a while. It's really concerning. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm a typical simp. What is... I don't know. Normal thing. Thank you. Thank you. You brought us back. I would laugh if a guy say he was afraid of women. I just don't think we have to cultivate a culture where women are othered, you know? Just generally. Like, I'm not trying to sound all like a bitch, like I'm woke or whatever, but women have it hard. Dude, Logan Paul is so fucking... He's so cool, man. He's so awesome. I love how he doesn't scam people. That's probably my favorite thing about him. If he started scamming people, I'd hate him. But he doesn't do that, so it's fine. What's your favorite game? Majora's Mask. My favorite bug type's Heracross. It's a good bug type. It's a good bug type. Don Schwoke. I love woke. I love being awake. Haha, screw society. No, society's good. Society makes us nice to people, you know. They call me Logan Paul because yes. Yo, you know what Nexus told me in call the other day? This is like one of the best things he's ever said in his entire life. He said, I'd be calling her George the way she got a W Bush. Tell me that's not the toughest shit you've ever heard in your fucking life, bro. He says things like this all the time, and I'm telling you, he is like 1 out of every 50 are good, but that one, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm his friend, so I'm not gonna report the shitty ones. I could ruin his reputation right now, but that one's tough. That one's tough. Nah, 50-50, you don't get it. Uncle, I swear to God, I can repeat. You want me to repeat the shit that he tells me? You want me to repeat this shit? It just doesn't even make sense. So he randomly was like, bro, he was like, I be going in the pussy like a sand rush because she got a strong jaw or some shit like that. It's like, there's nothing. You just said nothing. You just ad-libbed. You took a regular sentence where a punchline could be there. Peak? You would have said that regardless, you fool. Fuck. Let him cook on the moon. You would have said that. I could have said, bro, this guy's saying goo goo gaga and calls at me. He's 30. Bro, we can't be doing this to him. Don, I love women, love being a trans lesbian. Can you shout me out? Shout out Floop Doop for loving women and being a trans lesbian. I love using the word fool to insult someone. Fool's good. I gotta defend a brother. I get that. But what if he's acting up? What if he does something what if it makes you look bad? Think about it. No such thing? I could name examples, but I'm not going to. I'd rather just vague post. I love going into Nexus chat when he's playing Pokemon and saying it's shit like, you're doing really well for this in the franchise. He's a good person to rile up for sure. My phone's about to die. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Honestly, I'm a moron defender. Like, you're a moron at being a defender, or you defend morons? You gotta call out your homeboys every now and again. I think real love is holding people accountable. True love. Can it be so complicated? But what if, pray tell, a brother was wildin'? Then what? What if they're doing something you can't stand for, you know? Troglodyte? Okay. I've been really down lately, but your vids really helped me, so I just want to say I love you and your vids. So take your time. I appreciate that. Look, I'm saying, it's the later gratification. Right now, I think it's going to be a bit of a drought, but then I think it's going to... I think at the... I use T-Fox as an insult is crazy. I think near the end of the year, we go on a very good track. But I think in order to get to a good spot, I need to, just hang back for a little bit. You're really pretty, Don. Everyone's been very nice about the looks tonight. I really appreciate that. Out of here. See you. Bye, Seji Wick. Volbeat is here. Yeah. Volbeat's my dog. I don't want to say weird stuff anymore. Trust. You promise? I'll beat your ass. No, it's fine. You can. Bye. Bye, David. Bye. You're gorgeous, darling. Gorgeous. Look at you. Look at you. You're doing great, sweetie. I want to have a bit for a video where a nice Long Island cougar follows me around and just compliments me the entire time. Because Don is Ryan Gosling at home. You can't be saying that, bro. You cannot be saying that. The levels of glaze, you're going to fatten up the donut too much. We got to relax. We got to relax. That will go straight to my head. We'll have a Project Hail Mary on our hands, bro. I'll go right to the fucking moon. Dude, somebody just texted me telling me to kill myself because I'm trans, bro. What the fuck? Just now? Yeah, I'm sorry that's happening. I feel like that's definitely the fun thing for people to do nowadays, because it's definitely like the big, it's the social climate in America. But if I could inspire or give you an optimistic point of view, history has taught us that the side of progressive politics in terms of accepting people that are marginalized, that side usually wins in the end. So what you and your community's going through is fucking terrible, you know, obviously, and horrible. But I think in the end, like, we'll be good. We'll be good. Throw bricks at transphobes. I mean, if you got a prick near you. Don is an uncle I didn't know I had. Okay. I'm down to be an uncle. Dude, fuck it. I have no shame in getting old. You want to call me old? I don't give a fuck. Because I'm old. And it's either you're going to get old one day or you die young. And that's lame. Dying young? What the fuck? Oh my god, Lois. Oh my god. That's crazy. Cannot be me. I'm gonna live forever. Don't adopt me? No. I think you guys like fine wine. You guys are. This is crazy. What is happening? You guys be so nice. I feel like there's like a catch. Everyone's being so nice to me tonight. It's so nice. It's beautiful. You have a very clean face. I feel like I can look at you and say clean. Yeah, we just gotta fix the old fucking A-line, bro. But one trip to Turkey later will be all good. The calm before the storm. Yeah, then everyone's gonna be like, actually, Don, you're fat and ugly and you should fucking die. That wouldn't faze me. Actually, it kind of wouldn't. I think fat would be kind of mean. I gotta leave it out. That's all good. Bro, is this what chat is like when they got nothing to backseat about? I know, dude. I should just only stream these. Don, you're stinky. I showered. This is why I come to this stream. Sick Pikmin tunes. I'm not a big fan of the Pikmin soundtrack in terms of bops, but there are some where I'm like, this is cozy. This is nice. This is nice. Say the line, Don. What line? Bro, you're like a therapist I never had. Oh, let's not say that. I should not substitute for a therapist. I can inspire thought and an action, but I would prefer not to be called a therapist. There's like certain things that I'm touchy about. Like I don't like when I mean, and granted, I do this sometimes too. So maybe I should stop doing this to really like stand on business. But I'm not a big fan when people are like their humor is like, oh, I want to kill myself, you know? Because I'm like, we don't gotta say all that. We don't say all that. But like obviously, I don't mean it that much because I've definitely you can find clips of me making jokes like that on stream. Try to do it too much, but you know. Don is a therapist I'd never pay for. Why the fuck's my therapist citing Kanye in the middle of it? Whoa! Hey! Let me hit it raw like fuck the outcome. None of us would be here without Ka. Oh, fuck. He really did a good job there, Mr. Kanye. Wait, are we saying Forest of Hope isn't a bop? I feel like the word bop, it like implies like, well, you know, you're kind of like, you're like it's just not like that, but it's just more like, you know what I'm saying? It's more of a mood than a bop. But semantics, right? Stop watching your videos because you're a bad influence. What? I'm a great influence. Who else you know putting life lessons in their videos like this? Come on now. Just call me a good girl today. Is this peak notification chat? You're typing everything in all caps. It's funny. Blood rotation music? That'd be tough. Yeah, I should smoke tonight. That'd be nice. Nah, probably not. I want to get my endurance up. So probably no more smoke. Does that make you a paper? No. I'm heading out. Bye, Flab. I'm Flab. I'm but the court gesture. 861. I missed when it wasn't ats. I don't know why it became apps. I love cats. Makes you better. It's kind of true. But it also makes me like read it like you're like screaming, you know? What if I can get my man to call me a good boy? Okay. I trust you gotta listen to the Yumi Nikki OST for Blood Rotation. Trust the process. I'm looking for a good oh, we should do a music listening stream soon, actually. That'd be nice. Dude, this champion shit is popping off for people. It's kind of fun to see, dude. Jimothy Cool's got 1,000 viewers right now. It's tough. Good for him. I've seen this game before. I've seen this before. Bomber Cyberpunk. It is a good OST, but I get claimed on some of those songs. I know it's supposed to not be claimed, but I don't have control over that. So, yeah. What do you like about streaming? Honestly, not that much, but I do like I think if it was, I primarily consider myself a guy that just makes videos, but the streams are like a conduit for me to do that. But I do like interacting with the audience and, I don't know, there's like little moments, right? But overall, I'd say I'm not like, and it's also like, I would say I'm not a big fan, like, as an art form, I guess, but I guess it's not really an art form. I mean, we can debate that, but, or discuss that more. I don't know. That's not really a debate because I don't feel any strong way about it. But I feel like it's like, I say I don't like it, but it's, obviously it's nice and it's fun and it's privileged, you know, like it's a easy way to, or easy in a sense that it's like not that much effort from me and I get money for playing games, which you can never really complain about, right? But I don't know. Sometimes it's stressful. Like I couldn't imagine myself doing it 8 hours a day. Maybe 10 years from now that could be the case. But as of right now, like I like to do it to just have fun and not really think about things that much. Are you saying hot tube streams aren't art? I guess you're making a good point. I mean, you said that as a joke, but there has to be some sort of artistic quality to it. I don't know. It's like one of those things where it's like, we've been debating what art is for so long since ancient history. So it's like, you know, we could throw anything in that category if we really put our minds to it. Now, you should adjust a bit to the left to support your back more. Also, sit up a bit straighter for your posture. Fucking mom. Mom! Let a guy slouch, bruh. Isn't anything someone makes art? Yeah. So we, you know, we're good. Well, what would you say to people who want to try out streaming? I would ask them first, are you trying to do it for fun or do you actually want to do it for real? If you want to do it for fun, then just go for it. Just do whatever the fuck you want. This is just for fun. Doesn't matter. You know, make it a hobby. Sure. If you want to do it for real, then I would tell them, are you sure? Because I think a lot of people think it's really fun because you see, like, you know, like I Show Speed and fucking Northern, you know, actually not even Northern Liar, but like I Show Speed or whatever, or like Ludwig doing all these crazy things having the time of their life. But it's like, you have to accept the fact that like 1 million people go into this and only like 10 people come out that side. And then I would say, okay, how do you, I don't know. I'd probably not be a fun person to talk to. If that was the case, because I would be like, okay, so what's your plan to grow? You know, because like, what are you offering? What do you want to do? And then like, you can't just stream. No one discovers anybody via streaming. You have to have some sort of like tactic. You know, you have to make videos. You have to like make shorts or whatever like that. It's all very overwhelming and it's as unfun as I'm making it sound. For the 3 rando, I gave it to my girlfriend. She uses it now to drive. I'm not kidding. The joke got too real. That's tough. That's tough. But you know what they say about the trans girl buff? You'll get a lot better at competitive Pokemon and fighting games. And you can make sick EDM music. Think about it. I want to have a conversation with you. Don, please talk to me. Please, Don, please. Who is that douchey movie critic that said video games aren't art? I don't know. It's crazy. Content creator is not sexy. Nah, it's kind of lame. But it's cool. Honestly, that's a fair trade. All trans girls can make absolute baller breakcore. True. They know ball. Don't forget they also code. I didn't know about this lore, but that's tough. Is there a black bisexual buff that isn't making heartbreak albums and disappearing for half a decade? Okay, so I was actually going to like I was literally gonna when I read black bisexual, I was gonna make a Tyler / Frank Ocean reference immediately, and then I was like, you beat me the punchline. Don, what's your favorite Pikmin type? Be careful because this will have a great consequence. Pick 5. Rock. Will you make a career out of it? Yes. I need my dopamine hit. Insert mole guy from Smiling Friends. Any streaming gaming is actually my dream job, and it has been for decades. Annie streaming? Or is Annie a person you're referring to? I read you like a book. You did. You know me too well. I have a trans guy from girl. He. Have my D&D class? D&D class? If they are a wait, you're confusing me. If they're identifying as a man, that is he, yes. Or are you saying they're identifying as a woman because they're wearing a skirt? Yeah, in chat, But I can't keep track of everybody's names, but yeah, thank you. Thank you, babe. Especially after the ats. The ats. Don, what's your favorite GGST song? Don't know what that means. Guilty Gear player? Nah, I'm sorry. Yeah, yo, we were best to be... oh, the Guilty Gear player was best to be trans. Got it. What up, Donovan? Alright, Jace is here, guys. I gotta end the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. Nah, I'm just kidding, you silly. Where am I now, girl? It's she. If she identifies... It's what... Just think of it as like whatever they want to be perceived as. You know, people like... It's kind of like, okay, you want to be... You identify yourself as this? I will abide by that. Great, my second job is here. Dude, embarrassing. Guilty Gear Strive, sorry. Never touched, excuse me, Guilty Gear at all. Where's Jack? Bottom right corner, next to Alex Eek and on the back of Caracosta. Okay, now for real, what is your favorite picky? Rock. Trans guy to girl is to guy, trans girl to guy is girl. Yep. But can get more complicated the further you get informed. Sure. Yeah, it's simple. They just want to be what they are. Grungus. Grungo Brongo. Tomato hitting his identity on YouTube now. It's crazy. It's crazy. Or hiding, excuse me. The hell? Connor is better. Grungus. For the band, but banana chips over veggie straws. Insert a drawing I did here because I haven't been in the Discord till now. Embarrassing. I can't share it. Can you put a Guilty Gear song because maybe you'll like it? Maybe Still in the Dark? No. Imagine peace offering in your head. Like they killed me. I don't want that. I have so many things. There's a million things I haven't done. There's so many accomplishments, man. Hey, that's the me guy. No, that's my guy. Well, they can pick a 5 right now when it comes out. Yeah, like 2038. I'm gonna sleep. Good night. Don, press A is here. Yeah, we were talking earlier, dude. Where you been? Where the fuck have you been? Late to my party. Yo, Don, why did you steal the RAM from the Best Buy in Timbuktu? My little brother, best friends, Embry. I'm out. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for watching. Have you ever dipped a Dorito in... Guys, please stop being fucking weird for 3 fucking seconds. Please. Hey, Don, why is this I front to your face? It's not like your definitive song. It's so nice. It's so calm. It's so chill. It kind of embodies what we're going for, you know? It's like, dare I say, a vibe? If I'd be so bodacious to say, it might be a vibe. Did I ever try Pilk? We're getting into weird territories, man. We're getting into weird territories. If you got canceled, what would it be for? I always think about that myself. I would say a joke that I think is funny. And then everyone in chat says, Don, you can't say that. Well, actually, first off, that's happened before, and I'm fine. Second, I feel like everyone always fears that thing, but I don't think cancel culture's is that prominent. I think the only people that actually get canceled are the people that genuinely do terrible things, not necessarily the people that like slip up. Make sure you play the tutorial for Tamagotchi before we do Code V Maker. Oh, true. True, yeah. Yeah. Don had 2 slips, but it's okay. I had 2? I only think of 1. Please don't just brush over the pill. I am brushing over the pill question. I try mixing... What's up, Michael? I try mixing Fanta milk taste so... Guys! Oh my god. Oh my god, my chat's so fucking white. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Bro, why are we throwing milk into everything? What was the slip? I totally said a trans slur without knowing that it was a slur whatsoever. But we learn. Learn the hard way, but we learn. Me when my audience is the same race as me. Me when I. But there's like an aggressiveness to it. Like I'm fine if it's like I get it. It's Nintendo fandom. There's gonna be a bunch of fucking white people. Totally. But like, dude, Sean, they're mixing fucking Fanta with milk, dog. What are we gonna do? Guess it really doesn't exist, to be honest. Like, it's like Twitter. It's fake. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not. I think you are. Dice play Ultra Kill? Maybe. You'll get canceled by being deplatformed or arrested. Okay, you are being serious. I agree with that. That sounds like an M problem. It is an M problem! That's what I'm pointing out. Sean's just offended, bro, because he be posting White Lives Matter on his shit. Not milk, but I used to chip chicken nuggets into Wendy's Frosty. That's like more normal, I think. Stop McDonald's sauce like it's the new catchphrase. Bro, he does not deserve this. He doesn't deserve. So now we are just slandering. You know, I apologize. That shit was like a clacker. It was a pendulum, and it was just like, you know, it went out to Jupiter, bro. Tom fucking McDonald's, the craziest poll. I always forget he exists. For no reason. No, you're right. No, I was out of pocket. That was way too long. Way too far. How much I love milk. Okay. I never knew McDonald's fries in the USA has beef flavoring. What? Don, I will be dipping. Your mic is milk now. Have fun with the next stream. Bro, I got protein powder to dip it in. It's all good. I'm not sorry. Did not prepare me for this. Hey, we're at least having a good time. I'm having fun. I'm laughing. I'm smiling. I like rice on pizza. That's... Alright, you know what? I'm intrigued. What's everyone's weirdest fucking food combo? Fried water. Okay. Rice on pizza is actually legit. Is it actually? Mayo and hot fries? Doesn't sound too bad. Noodles and mayonnaise? Okay. Okay. Pickles and apple slicers? That's crazy. Hot sauce on pancakes? Explain why. I ate pickles with shredded cheese and milk. That's tough, man. Kids are devious. We were eating the craziest fucking shit. Chicken and tomato smoothie. I know some guy that's like a huge gym rat, and he just throws chicken and rice in a blender and just eats that. I'm like, dude, this is too far. Like, it's fine to do this now, but when you try to enter the dating scene, we gotta stop this. Honey on mac and cheese? That's crazy. With syrup is fucking bomb. Okay. Peanut butter sauce on hot dogs? What? Oh my god. I'm not judging because everyone has one, right? I think like most people have one of these. Dirt and toast. Okay. When she saw me do it for the first time, that is kind of crazy. Syrup on fries? Why does that sound not out of the... I feel like that works. I feel like that can't work. I feel like they gotta be doing that shit somewhere, bro. They gotta be doing that shit in, like, Canada. What's your favorite weird combo, Don? I'm trying to think. I'm gonna say it. BLT is normalized weird food. Jace, it's been a long time since you said something that I disagreed with. I'm gonna be honest. Why are we eating sandwiches with only toppings? Talk, bro. I do not fuck with bacon that way. I like bacon, but like... That's just a topic. That's just a topic. That's not the subject matter. That's not the subject matter. IMO. I'm trying to think of what's my little weird combo guy. But I feel like I don't have one. I feel like I remember growing up drinking milk with popcorn, which is, looking back, to the most fucking vile shit in the entire world. I don't know why I did that. I think I stopped doing it because I asked my mom if that was like a normal thing people do, and she said no, and I was like, I was like, wow, this is kind of gross. Like, why am I doing this? I think I was like 8 years old. Bacon is the meat of the sandwich? Yeah, but it's not good enough, man. How much of a jock were you in high school on a scale of 1 to Nintendo? Probably like 1. I love sports. I like playing sports a lot. I'm not gonna say for a second I'm good at them, but I really enjoy physical team-based act. That's my shit. I love playing. Lately, I play basketball on the weekends. Been loving that. I've been getting into tennis more, which is the hardest fucking sport there is. But it's fun. It's fun. It's so much fun. I love Wii Sports too, Don. No. Real fucking sports in the real world. They're real. I love buffalo sauce with mac and cheese. That's anything. I feel like the thing with tennis, right, is like, I think like if you like in terms of sports that you can just enter with general athleticism and then succeed, I feel like the top of that list is like football. Like, unless you're the QB, you could just run and catch the fucking ball and just be like generally athletic and like immediately pick that shit up. But I think with tennis, the barrier to entry is crazy. It's crazy. Because I even have like an advantage because I played ping pong a lot growing up, so I'm pretty good. But like even backhanding with the tennis racket, I find myself always hitting like near the hilt because I'm just so used to doing it with a ping pong paddle. Y'all ever mix cereals? I remember experimenting with foods like an idiot as a kid. Like, I remember I took like Minute Maid fruit punch and sparkling cider and mixed that shit up. It was terrible. But like, I don't know. Like, it's not like I drank that on the reg, you know? Bacon is only ever the main thing in BLTs, so you know it's fake. Talk. Yeah. I mix Cheerios and Fruit Loops like a freak. That's fine. It just sounds like a type. It sounds like a variant of Cheerios. It just has like little fruity bits, you know. Baseball isn't a sport. Okay, well that's just okay. I used to make Fruit Loops and Apple Jacks. That's crazy. I put hot sauce in my brother's water once because he had a red cup, and I thought it would be funny. Got my ass beat. I feel like you kind of deserved it. That's crazy. Y'all ever make connections with fountain soda machines? Explain. I do make Sprite and root beer whenever I get a fountain drink. I love fountain Sprite specifically. What do you mean baseball is a sport? Bro, you just gotta move past it. 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 You just gotta let people. There's no people like press A. There's no changing their mind. You just have to move past it. Concoctions, not connections. What did I say? Oh, concoctions. Oh, bro, I don't know how to read. I'm sorry. My reasoning is sound. We're done. What's it called? Soda. I like lemon. Bro, I'm a classy little bitch. I be taking my Minute Maid. I be taking my Sprite. Yum 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 in my tummy. Reading is almost as hard as tennis. Almost. But I can forearm when I read. I can't do it when I do tennis. Big fan of Sprite and lemonade? Wait, were we saying that at the same time, or are you reacting to what I just said? You probably just react to what I said, and I have the intellect of a gerbil. So I never mind. I'm ending stream. This is fucking stupid. We're done. We're done here. I can't. Just kidding. I'm in a flow state right now. What inspired you to make the Mario 64 Nuzlocke cinematic? I wanted to make better stuff. Because I think that's the direction I keep moving into. Is I want to make little television stuff, little funnies, little animated stuff. I just like animating a lot more. Like I tried recording some of the stuff for the 100% Air Riders thing, and I'm like, damn, I don't even like recording myself anymore. I just want to animate. Is it in a playlist? What's in a playlist? Put Frank's Red Hot on my man. Call him a hot link. More of a Tapatio guy. Blue Raspberry Lemonade is lime. The best shit I've ever had drink-wise. It's crazy. Mario 64 Nuzlocke? Probably an A playlist. Remind me of Lythero a bit. This is a positive and I enjoyed it. Oh, that's a huge compliment. I like Lythero a lot. Recording myself is the hardest part for me too. I used to have a lot of fun with it. I don't know. I used to be like, alright, it's just time for me to act and be silly. But I don't know. Lately I'm just kind of like... I was like, but what if this was animated? But what if PNGs were talking for me? Who wants to call me mommy? I'm good. But I appreciate the offer. What does everyone put in their cereal? Don doesn't want us to say milk. I want milk. Actually, I'm probably at this point, I'm consuming a lot of milk because I've been having cereal in the morning, and then, bro, protein, Premier Protein vanilla like shake mix with the milk. That shit tastes just like a milkshake. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Don puts coffee in my cereal. No, I pull a Drake Bell and pour just cola in it. Just pour just some Coca-Cola right in that bitch. And Hawaiian Punch, I'm out. Premiere Pro, I'm in. Don, what's the best animated movie? I like your name a lot. Kimi no Maawa. Shrek 2. Final answer. Final fucking answer. I actually put half and half of my Cinnamon Toast Crunch. My mom made me eat it until I throw up. That's insane. Jace is in the Nuzlocke. I watched that video like 5 times and didn't see him. No, Jace wasn't in the last one. Jace is Cyrus. And Rocky. Naturally. I did have some water and cereal once because I was cereal day at work, but they only brought cereal. That's insane. I feel like that point is rather, eat it raw, baby. Down with the rare W, damn. How's it a rare W? My whole life's all W's, baby. Over the Hedge. That's definitely top 5. Dead as have water is... Oh, I already read that. I put Great Monster in my cereal. What about Puss in Boots 2? Fantastic movie. One of the greats, but I wouldn't call it the best. But it's up there. It's amazing. George W. You can, yo, can YouTube's dumb AI stop summarizing the chat? No. You kind of have to live with it. I have a jug of mixture of Dr. Pepper, Grape Fountain, and root beer in my fridge. Great. Shrek 2 is the greatest OST of all time. Shrek 2 isn't even the best Shrek movie. That's crazy. I wish Megamind wasn't like a basic bitch answer. I don't think it is. I feel like Megamind is I feel like everyone knows it as like a cult classic, kind of like under the radar. I mean, it's like a DreamWorks movie, so it's still like a blockbuster, you know? But like, I feel like it's like... I feel like if you ask most people what their favorite anime movie is, they'll be like Toy Story or some shit, right? A majority of them is probably gonna be Pixar. That's what it was for a while, bro. That released like Iron Giant. Yeah. I remember seeing that shit in theaters and liking it a lot. Best Shrek movie is the one with Rumpelstiltskin. Insane take. Don, any anime suggestions? I don't really watch anime that much. I only see like the normie stuff. Don, you want chicken? I'm ordering from KFC. I'm trying to eat better, but like... Akira though? Never seen it. Pixar is finished, bro? Not true. Not true. Hoppers was good. I would watch Hoppers. Hoppers was very fun. Not like amazing, but great. I enjoyed it a lot. One of the funniest movies I've seen. Don hates anime. Let's go. You've just Twitterified what I said. I said I haven't watched anime lately, but I like a lot. That movie fucks. I liked Hoppers. I liked Hoppers. Very fun movie. Really funny too. Like that might have been the most I laughed at an animated theater, like an animated movie in a while. Honestly. No, Akira. Oh, I heard that movie fucks as well. That was your profile picture on YouTube out. It's Don Pianta from Paper Mario Thousand Door, but I made him red because I thought, I don't know, it looks cooler. Count of theaters. I am totally like fine with it coming to theaters. I think people need to get over it. I think it's like, why are you so... Just don't be on social media for a while and to avoid spoilers. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. I think it's actually incredibly cool that an indie animated project was able to go to theaters. I think it's very inspiring. And it's tough. I like seeing the internet get a dub in more contemporary places. It looked generic. It seems I was wrong. No, I would definitely watch it. It's actually... I think what's really fun about it doesn't feel like a Pixar movie, but like it's kind of unhinged. Like it's very crazy, but in a very fun way. Dude, BFDI has been in theaters the first time. Yeah, I know that, but I don't care about that. Carnage, relax, goddamn. And Gooseworks. That's fair. Shimmy, shimmy, yay, shimmy, yay, shimmy, ya. Drank. Swalla la la. Drank. Fra la la la. Fa la la la. Fa la la la. That was tough. I like that. Good job, Luminescent. You did it. Have a good rest of your night, Don. I'm outie. Later, babe. Bye. Bye. How long was 3 minutes, bitch? It's been 2 hours? Time flies when you're having fun. I'm gonna hop off. We had a nice 2-hour, 45-minute stream. I don't really know what I'm doing next. Thursday, we're definitely gonna finish up the Mario and Sonic Nuzlocke. Me and Mr. Numnexulon. I might stream tomorrow. But I also might not. We'll see. I'm definitely going to set up the Sonic Adventure 2 randomizer. That sounds like it'll be crazy. Crazy. You know. Yeah. So anyway. Wait, is there new Invincible tonight? When's the next episode of Invincible? Do a Lost World randomizer? I'm out. Oh, it's tomorrow. Oh. Poopies. All right, well, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat. Y'all take care. Have a great summer. And '06 randomizer, if that exists, I'm down. And always remember, you deserve to be loved, baby. And I'll see y'all either tomorrow or Thursday. Fuck it, maybe Friday. I don't fucking know. We'll see. We'll see. But y'all take care. Have a good one.